stands a champion who shines so bright. With a deck of cards and a heart of gold, Chester's tale is a legend told. Two-time champion, a name to know. With every match his skills they show. From dawn to dusk he plays his hand. Chester the best in the land. Chester the master of the game. Two-time champ forever in fame. With a laugh and a smile, he wins with style. Chester, you make our hearts go wild. Through the trials and the fierce duels, Chester's wisdom always rules. In the league he stands so tall, and with every battle he gives his all. Strategic mind and a spirit so bold, his story's worth its weight in gold. From city lights to the country's end, Chester's name it will transcend. Chester the master of the game. Two-time champ forever in fame. With a laugh and a smile, he wins with style. Chester, you make our hearts go wild. Strategic mind and a spirit so bold, his story's worth its weight in gold. From city lights to the country's end, Chester's name it will transcend. Chester the master of the game. Two-time champ forever in fame. With a laugh and a smile, he wins with style. Chester, you make our hearts go wild. Cards in hand, he's a sight to see. With every play, a victory's free. His journey's long, but his skill is free. Chester, a champion eternally. Chester the master of the game. Two-time champ forever in fame. With a laugh and a smile, he wins with style. Chester, you make our hearts go wild. So here's to Chester, champion true. With every win we believe in you. In the Pokemon world you've earned your crown. Chester, the greatest around. In the world of battles there's a card so fine, a spectral dragon in the shimmer it shines. With a gaze that pierces through the night, it's Dragapult TX, a ghostly flight. Dragapult TX with your power and might. Phantom forces take us to new heights. In the heat of battle you never lose sight. Dragapult TX shining in the light. Stealthy and swift, you move with grace, leaving opponents in a ghostly chase. Your dragon launcher, a fearsome call. With every move you stand tall. Dragapult TX with your power and might. Phantom forces take us to new heights. In the heat of battle you never lose sight. Dragapult TX shining in the light. From the shadows you emerge with a roar. In every duel you're the heart of the core. With ghostly power you sweep the floor. A legendary card forever we adore. Dragapult TX with your power and might. Phantom forces take us to new heights. In the heat of battle you never lose sight. Dragon TCG shining in the lights. So here's your Dragon Pulse, our ghostly knights. In every card game, you're the guiding light. With every draw, you ignite the fight. Dragon TCG, forever burning bright.
You think you're so grand, a legendary power, cards in your hand. But in the heat of battle you often fold. A shining legend, but your story's old. New VMAX, you just a flash in the pan. Hyped up legend, but you can't withstand. In the game of champions you try to reign, but when the chips are down you're just a name.
Mystical powers, your psychic display. But under pressure you start to sway. Your moves are fancy, but your strategy's weak. Against the real champions, you're far from unique.
New VMAX, you're just a flash in the pan. Hyped up legend, but you can't withstand. In the game of champions you try to reign, but when the chips are down you're just a name. Once a legend, now you're just a ghost. In the league of greats you can't boast. Against the true champs you fall in line. New VMAX, your era's past its prime. New VMAX, you're just a flash in the pan. Hyped up legend, but you can't withstand. In the game of champions you try to reign, but when the chips are down you're just a name.
So here's to New VMAX, you had your time. But in the world of battles you can't climb. With every duel you lose your claim. New VMAX, just a shadow in the fame. Welcome everyone to the show tonight. Just a team's life gonna shine so bright. Grab your friends, settle in, it's time to unwind. Laughter and magic with the best you'll find. From near and far, you've all come to see the wonders, the joy, the fun that will be. No matter where you are, let's all unite in this chessful realm under the spotlight. Welcome to the Chess Entertainment Stream, where dreams come alive. It's more than it seems. With smiles and cheers, let's make tonight gleam. In Chesterton's world, we live our dreams. Comedy and thrills, magic in the air. Every moment's gold with stories to share. With jesters and chess, we'll dance through the night. In this vibrant world, everything's alright. From near and far, you all come to see the wonders, the joy, the fun that will be. No matter where you are, let's all unite in this chessful realm under the spotlight. Welcome to the Chess Entertainment Stream, our dreams come alive. It's more than it seems. With smiles and cheers, let's make tonight gleam. In Chesterton's world, we live our dreams. Chat with your friends, let's all interact. With jokes and with games, we'll keep coming back. In this special place, we all belong. Together we'll make memories, singing our song. Welcome to the Chess Entertainment Stream, our dreams come alive. It's more than it seems. With smiles and cheers, let's make tonight gleam. In Chesterton's world, we live our dreams. Welcome to the Chess Entertainment Stream, where dreams come alive. It's more than it seems. With smiles and cheers, so let's make tonight gleam. In Chesterton's world, we live our dreams. So here's to the fun, the laughter, the light. In Chesterton's Stream, we own the night. Thank you all for joining, let's make history. Together we'll create a legacy.
Hello to the gamers, welcome to twitch.tv/AceTrainJester. I am your host Jester, and that's right, we've got an afternoon stream. My Mouth is a little bit numb still. I went to the dentist today and I had to have 3 fillings. I know. Kids, look after your teeth. So like I had there, and there numbed. This is still numb. And it got done like this, like straight after this one, so a bit concerned, but we're fine. I can talk, I can eat, I can drink, so it's all good. So we have some new decks to show off today, and I do need to go update a couple of lists. Actually, I should have done this earlier and completely forgot. Alakazam does need updating because I believe there's some good lists involving Rage Cage, which, if you don't know, it's Battle Cage, actually, I think it's called. But it's the one that makes Monkey Dory, like, not able to move damage. It's definitely the best way to explain it. So let's have a look. Alakazam. Yeah, 3 Battle Cage. So I do want to try this one out. Yeah, we'll update to this one then. It is not... Oh, it just... Okay, it is English. That's fine. That's fine. Are you going to play Sharpedo? I've not looked into it yet, but a mate of mine from locals is actually playing it. So maybe I should. Alakazam with the cage. I'm not sure about this exact build because I don't know if I like the Fan Rotom stuff. But we can try it out, see how it plays. The Wondrous Patches I definitely want. Like 2 Wondrous Patches like what I've got in my current list. I just haven't messed around with Battle Cage yet. Or Rage Cage. So I do want to try that out at the very least. Yeah, it's the one with the jet energy as well. Okay, cool. We can give that a go then. So yeah, basically today I do want to get some footage for the various guides I put up on Metafy. If you don't know already, by the way, I've been putting up guides on Metafy. We're back to doing beginners guides, which I've been really enjoying doing. I've just not had time to get them done until like recently. So they're all going up at the moment. We've got 6 up at the moment, including the update to Grimmsnarl. So we shall see how it goes. What we got in terms of this? Do at least 90 damage to your opponent's Pokemon in a single hit. Choose to use 2 abilities. Use 1 attack from Fuego Pokemon. Okay. So what I will do is I'll start off with Mega Kangaskhan EX. I was playing that yesterday at locals and I really enjoyed it. I wasn't playing it with the ice creams though. So trying it out with the ice creams is kind of like the thing I want to do now. Also, I need to make sure there's something up on the bot. Chat challenge, there we go. So yeah, we'll start with some ladder grinding. As you can see, I'm like very low ranked. I'm 30 right now, so it would be nice to actually, now that I'm enjoying the game again, it would be nice to get that built up a little bit. So this is Mega Kangaskhan. Really enjoyed playing this deck yesterday. I won most of my games. I only dropped 2 actual games, but we do best of 3, so didn't lose any matches yesterday, which felt pretty good. A-Spec being prized isn't great, I will say that much. So if that continues to be a problem, it might be something I have to look into. Great. Not needing both Boufflant down, though, because Kangaskhan is such a friggin' tank, is amazing. Oh my god, if we had a basic, this would have been an incredible hand. Why would you do this to the gamers? The gamers want to see an incredible play here, and you're doing this to me. I can't believe it. I'm shocked, appalled, disgusted. Other D words I don't even know. Okay, I really took 5 minutes to decide if he had any other basics, though. Okay, this is less good, but it does offer us a Mega Kangaskhan attack in the opening salvo, which feels pretty good. So we can attach Crispin and go from there. We don't necessarily want to go that aggressive. It is better if we can slow build with Turbo Energize, but I don't think that's going to happen. Eesh. Okay, we'll definitely get the Boufflant down, pop on the Air Balloon. Just in case they try and lock us early. I do like the Monkey Dories, but I don't think there's any point in putting them down just yet. It's unlikely we'll have to move any damage. And right now, we don't have to worry about... We can just Crispin and start going next turn, which is good. Gotta take Clam June to daycare, see when I'm done. No worries, Clam. Thank you for dropping by. I'll see you soon. Then putting down Artisan is, like, amazing for us as well, because we just get a second Boufflant. And just go, okay. Cool. Crack on, then. If they've got nothing else, we're in a very good position. It's funny as well, because I do want to do videos that show you, like, ideal board setups and stuff, but, like, doing it on this is really difficult. Why would you nest ball for double Soul Rock? That doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you not... Unless they've not got an attacker, it's just a Lunatone Soul Rock deck, why would you do that? Okay, sure, why not? Hey, what do I know? It's not my deck. But yeah, I wanted to show, like, ideal setups. This isn't ideal setup, but it's not bad, to be fair. Like, we can start swinging early. And we're not going to leave them any damage to mess around with Monkey Dory, so... We know we're not getting attacked by Soul Rock. Because they're already attached. And they won't have any of acceleration. It's not like they can use Crispin now. 9 cards in hand, and you're showing me 2 Soul Rock. Colour me intrigued. Hello? A cat has appeared. Turbo N... What is this deck? I mean, the best part about this is they're about to find out that Cosmic Beam only does 10 damage to make Kangaskhan with 2 Bouffalon in play. Are they just going for, like, a confusion build? Is that what's going on? Like, it's tempting to... slow roll this. But I don't know what they're doing, so I kind of just want to get into the game and start attacking. But at the same time, we can go... I think we have time to, like, play around a little bit here. So maybe we don't push it right now. Maybe we just do something like this and be a bit more sensible about it. So let's run errand. Nice. We might as well take advantage of the... no, because we kind of don't want to lose the jet energy here. So the problem is, if we use the jet energy, then we... If we do get confused, we can't just swap in. So I think we hold on to the jet energy for now. It's a bit of a weird way to go about this. But I feel a bit safer because we have Crispin. So if they go for a confusion play here, we can just jet energy the Meg Kangaskhan into the active, take a knockout that way. Also, they're doing no damage with the Mind Bend either. It is just confusion. And if we end up putting 30 on ourselves, we could just Monkey Dory the damage. Okay. Excuse me. I don't hate what we're doing here. Okay. We'll either put an air balloon on the Monkey Dory. It's gonna be interesting to see where they go from here, pal. But he's not sure what's going on. What do you reckon, pal? Do you reckon they can get another Lunatone? Nope, they're getting a fighting energy. That's exciting, isn't it? It's very exciting, this. I'm sure there's a game plan afoot here. What do you think? Morty's not sure about this. He thinks the opponent doesn't know what they're doing. 10 cards in hand and we're playing like this. Okay. We can also go Jet Energy, Crispin, and Energy onto the Monkey Dory as well as another play we can make next turn. It is tempted to go for an Iono, if we can find it via Pokegear. I think next turn is definitely the turn we just start swinging. I don't know, because I don't know what they're doing. I'm so confused. I think if they do put damage on us, we can shift it. Oh, it's Ursaluna! Okay. That makes more sense now. Okay. I completely forgot this was a deck. I'm not going to lie. I think we do just get farmed by this. I don't think this goes well for us. So they can do what? 100 plus 30 for each damage counter. If they do 4 damage counters, that is 3 times 4, 12, plus the 100, 120, 320. It doesn't knock us out, but boy howdy, we're going to be low on health. Luckily, we do have the ice creams. And we are going to jet energy this one into the active, so we are going to have a fresh one. But yeah, this is a terrible deck to go against, actually. I apologize for calling the opponent dumb. And now I'm like, should we have attacked in the first place here? Maybe they're missing the last energy, though, to actually do anything. They're missing the last energy to do anything. Okay. So we can hit a boss's orders. We're feeling pretty good. So draw first. Another Crispin. There's our boss. Bring that up. Zoom. Climb a slow mountain. That's fine. Hit with a rapid fire combo. And we'll make him do it all over again. That's fine. We could definitely do getting a bravery charm or something down there pretty soon. Another boss ain't gonna hurt though. We are gonna have the Crispin next turn. Which is probably fine. They definitely have the advantage here. It's just whether they actually play it well. I don't know why they didn't move the damage. Like, moving the damage would have made a lot of sense, though. Just to have it on the main Kangaskhan and ready to swing. Because they knew I was going to have to attach energy. Whereas now, we can start building up our own Monkey Dories, hopefully. I'd love to just raw draw a Dark Energy, then Crispin onto another, and just like, get double Monkey Dory up in one go. That'd be really helpful for us. Clearing the Climate Snowy Mountain would have been helpful as well, but it is what it is. I think they were so shocked by that turn of events that they've just, like, turned off. They don't know what they're doing anymore. Come on. Okay, they've either disconnected or they've, like, rage quit because there's no reason to bring up Soul Rock right now. You'd put the air ballooned Monkey Dory up. So you've got the pivot. Definitely disconnected or rage quit, one of the two. We'll find out. I always hate putting like episodes like this up on YouTube as well. Like for me, it's a weird one because it's just me showing what the deck can do, how to get it set up and stuff in like different circumstances. But I think some viewers go, "Oh, that deck didn't actually do anything against you," and it's like, well, yeah, but like, it's still an example of like how to play the deck that I'm playing, which feels useful, you know. Oh, I've got the 3 Jumbo Ice Creams just chilling out. I could have absolutely just healed the Mega Kangaskhan as well, which is really funny. I don't know if there's much point, but yeah, okay, cool. They definitely just rage quit. That's all that was. Cool, well, we'll take the dub. I am going to put all these onto Training Court as well, so I don't forget. Because I think what we're doing... It's not true testing, but it's nice to keep the record of it, you know. At gmail.com. It's probably like my 4th account on Training Court or something ridiculous. So we are just the TCG. Nope, not TCVG. That's something else. And then we were playing Kangaskhan. And they were playing Blood Moon with Lunar Rock. The format is the current one. Confirmed. Perfect. God, we have to do that for every single time, aren't I? Okay, I'm going to continue the run with Ursaluna for now. Not Ursaluna. The Kangaskhan. I do really enjoy it as a deck. So I think just continuing for a few games just to get us into the mindset, you know, is a good thing. I'll just mix them up on YouTube. It'll be fine. Oh, excuse me. We use one attack from Fire Pokemon. Doesn't seem likely, but we could play Ceruledge later. I'll think about it, but for now, we'll stick with Kangaskhan. I've won one game that like, and I can go against Great League players. Okay. Thanks, I guess. What's up, Mort? Did you enjoy that game? I did. I would have preferred the first hand if we had a basic. The Precious Trolley? Hell yeah, dude. Okay, so the Blood Moon Ursuline deck is definitely it's as rogue as my deck is. So we probably will have to like think about that as a deck being around. Opponent will go first? Perfect. Fine with that. Well, your head's in the way. Oh my god, I keep mulliganing. Excuse me. I had one mulligan yesterday in like, what, 3, 6, 10 hands? So this is Cerulege. No. Yes, likely Cerulege of a Legacy Energy, right? So Cornerstone does nothing here. Monkey just has like a... Boufflant probably survives if we get the board state we want, and we're not going to be far off it. And we're going to get more draw as well, which is nice. 3 mulligans. Awesome. Okay. We've definitely got the starting hand that we'd like. Energy Arven. It's pretty much it. So the prizes are conducive to a good game. So I think we just have to go double Kangaskhan here. Sure. We would double Kangaskhan here and just hope for the best. Because basically they've got to get to knock out a Kangaskhan. If we have double Boufflant in play, they need to be doing 370 damage. I don't know what Cerulege caps out at. If they don't cap out, then we are able to just move Monkey Dory damage around. Squawky Billy's a free knockout, so that's fine. Ooh, that looks... Why does that look crispy? Jamming Tower's annoying, but, like, we can bump that pretty quickly. I don't think it's going to affect too much. It's really funny if they found nothing. The Lunatone's a little bit annoying, but it is only doing 10 damage each time. And, sorry, the Zorok. And that might add up, but, like, again... We run Monkey Dory, they probably don't. We can start just swinging that damage back to them. Back to her, you know what I mean? Are we all done? Oh, we got Squawk and Seize, okay. So Scenario's gone, that's actually quite big. I don't know how many they typically run. They've got 4 NG down already. So 4 NG down is 80 plus 30, so 110. Yeah, that's fine. I think because of the Legacy Energy as well, we just need to start, like, just bullying as quick as possible. But they do seem to be building up quite quick. This is probably one of the decks I do worry about a little bit. This, Raging Bolt, and Goldango are kind of like the big ones. Ice Cream's good. Alright, well, let's do a quick deck search first. Excuse me, so that's Precious Trolley. We have 1 Turbo Energize. Okay, so we've got to make it count. 1 Lively Stadium. 2/2 of the Energy. Okay. Cool. Let's get stuff in play, then. Definitely grab you. Definitely grab you. We will need to get this Boufflant out of the active after the fact. Right now, we don't need to worry about it. Bravery Charm. We do have the Bravery Charm, but I don't think we put that down just yet. We're not upset that Boufflant goes down, to be honest. Jamming Tower's in play. That's... Yep. I forgot. At least the TM stays on, so if it does survive, we might be able to INO into the stadium. I always forget about TMs being a thing with Jamming Tower. It's such bad play. So that's 12, 250. It's not a knockout yet. We are... I wouldn't say we're at an advantage, but like we are in an advantageous position where the Lunatone's in the active, so that might just slow things down a little bit. But I think we're cooked just based on the fact that like we don't survive next turn with if Jamming Tower stays in play. I'm going to be interested to see if they retreat into the... Yeah, I was going to say, retreat into the Soul Rock, and they haven't, so there's that. So I think we manual attach onto the Mega Cat. Do we manual attach just a gamble on not hitting Iono? I don't really want to give them cards, but like we might have to just crisp it. We might have to just Iono next turn. Because then we can always move the Boufflant next turn, if needs be. It's probably the right way to go about it. Yeah, I think we just build Mega Kangaskhan and hope for the best. We might get lucky and one-shot the Cerulege, you never know. So they're doing 14... 170... If they don't knock out the Boufflant, we can find a bump for the Jamming Tower. Because that'll help with the health upgrade, the health up as well. Come on, big dog, what are you doing? What's up, Morty? So there's a Legacy NG. Annoying. They haven't got knockout in the Mega Kangaskhan, so it'll be interesting to see if they go for it. They might boss up the non-energied one. And just get it stuck and take the 3 prizes over like 2 turns. Which they couldn't be really annoying. There it is. Yep, called it. I called it. Okay, we really need that stadium bump. That doesn't give it us, unfortunately. Penny also works here. I don't think there's a way to get to it. The best we can hope for here is, like, a way to retreat. I don't know that we're going to hit it, I'm going to be honest. If we had a Dark Energy, we'd be tempted to put on the Monkey Dory just to move it over. Oh, we missed it. We missed it. God damn it. Okay, yeah, this isn't going our way at all. They've got 3 prizes, and if we knock out the Cerulege next turn, then we get 1 prize. Like, oh, this sucks. There was an argument actually for like energy switching a Dark Energy onto the Monkey Dory so we could actually move some damage over to the Cerulege, but it is what it is. The other funny thing is, if we can hit for 250, and then take a knockout with Monkey Dory, we do get 2 prizes for the Cerulege. We do have Jumbo Ice Cream available as well, so as long as they're not hitting 4 knockout, we're not in the worst of positions. If we're lucky, they might mill themselves out as well. It's annoying, but it's fine. We want Crispin to find more energy. We could really do with that stadium bump. There it is. Okay, so I think we have to Crispin. Americans beware for the stream strikes at the dawn, like all great warlords. Hi, Shifty, how are you? So I think we go that and that. Dark goes in hand. Attach here. Dark on the Dory. Honestly, we actually only want to hit 1 heads here if we can. 1 heads goes crazy. Alright, I'll take 1 tails then, I guess. That's fine. Whatever. Friggin' game, dude. Why does it hate me? So it'll be interesting to see how many stadiums they run as well. Because if they don't run another stadium, then that sticks. And we are a bit more survivable now. The ice creams might just carry us. It wouldn't hurt to build up a second Kangaskhan. I don't know that we have the energy for it. Cornerstone does nothing, so we're not going to worry about that. We can start moving damage now. I'm good, I'm good. An audio drama I'm listening to is releasing a trial for the murder of a character everyone loves, so that's exciting. Ooh. Very nice. They're on 11 energy now, so that's 220, 250. They hit for 190. Okay. The Squawkabilly going's annoying. You run two scenarios? Ugh, get a hobby. At least 380 is a bit harder to hit. Like, what's that halved? 190? Am I doing maths right? So as long as we do a fair bit of healing, we're not in a terrible position. But it is most likely they just take down 2 Mega Kangaskhan. Okay, they did exactly half, which is pretty funny. We have 3 ice creams available. Yummy, yummy. We could do with a dark energy being available to us. That's a fighting energy, unfortunately. Okay. Yummy! So we take knockout. We can just move down. I'd like to move 2 lots of damage, I'm going to be honest. Moving 2 lots of damage would go crazy. What do we have left? Fighting energy. We do need to build up another Bouffalon given the chance as well. Not enough Bouffalon, another Kangaskhan. Because at some point we do want a penny. Let's make it as awkward as we can for them. If they get distracted and take that out and we can just penny it up, it'll go crazy for us. So I think we just set up the next Cerulege. So that sets it up for a knockout. The rest will get taken out as well. Honestly, if we can put ourselves in a position where we just need 1 coin flip on both of them, then I feel pretty good. We can get another ice cream next turn as well. We don't need the heads right now. We can save them for later, that's fine. Only 1 prize as well is depressing as hell. Like I said, we could have done with that being heads last turn. That would have been incredible. We are also set up for Blood Moon Ursaluna to knock out any of these Ceruleges, right? Yeah, okay. This turn as well, we can also... Brain? We can actually knock this out as well with the Monkey Dories. We just need this Mega Kangaskhan to survive, basically. That's all it comes down to. Pheasant Skibbity. Okay, I mean, that's also an easy knockout. They're in danger of decking themselves out, which I'm in full support of. The ultimate play here for us, like, if they take the bait, is they boss up the other Kangaskhan. But we do need to hit Penny, like, we can't just assume that we have it. We haven't seen 1 yet, so... Wait, the new set is here? So I might need a little bit more time to get a deck together. It's okay, you're all good. Have they just... Have they not just decked themselves out? They just decked themselves out. Why? Why did they deck... Oh, did they just think they couldn't win? I mean, that's a pretty funny way to scoop. Fair enough. I mean, I'll take it. I'm not going to be upset at that. Alright, so knowing we can actually out-heal the damage of Cerulege is massive. I'm more scared of Goldengo than I am Cerulege, I'm going to be honest. Okay, cool. I'll take that. So that's Mega Kangaskhan with Bouffalon. Bouffalon. Cerulege with Lunatone. Do people go Lunatone or Solrock? I feel like Lunatone's the draw engine, right? It's the one you go for. So much rocks. Shifty, I'm going to jump on the ladder for one more game then. So give me a shout when you're ready, pal. Let's get one more with Mega Kangaskhan on the ladder. But no, it is very... It is a basic deck in a lot of ways. Like, once you're set up, you're feeling pretty good. But getting to self-sustainability is not the easiest. Big word of the day, by the way. Self-sustainability. Got it? Again, sorry for the delay. No worries, dude. I'll just play this game out and then we'll go ahead. Is there any decks you want to play against? Or have I got free reign? Okay, again, we have the perfect start. Are we going first or second? They decided to go second, okay. So we're actually missing an energy for this to be a great hand. But we do have a draw, so... And that draw is dark energy. See, putting the jet energy is tempting. Because I want to save the dark energy, but we can move them around later on. I don't like doing it this way. Because we're a turn behind now, that's the problem. Like, this second and then going Arven works pretty well. So this is presumably Raging Bolt. So maybe we don't mind a slower start here, if it is Raging Bolt. Honestly, it's the Raging Bolts, the Cerulean Edges and stuff that I do worry about the most. So being able to practice against them isn't the worst thing in the world. Okay, definitely Bolt. I was about to say, with Crispin, they can attack straight away as well, which is really frustrating. I'm glad we saved the Jet Energy now, because we can now Jet Energy a different Mega Kangaskhan into the active. If they don't go for an attack, then we can build up really quickly here. So whether they got the lightning or not. Okay, cool. I'm not feeling safe, but like... That's fine. Right, let's run Errand. Energy Switch is nice. They don't often play Hand Disruption either, which is kind of helpful for us. So I think we Precious Trolley and go Mega Kangaskhan, double Boof, obviously, and a Monkey Dory. And then some people might find this controversial. We Jet Energy the Monkey Dory into the active, then Turbo Energize onto the other Kangaskhan, because then we can either manual attach, or we can Crispin to attack, basically. We shouldn't be in a situation where we ever get stalled out here. So I think I'm happy with this. If they ever don't hit us for enough damage, then Monkey Dory damage becomes very important. The only other issue we do have is Lively Stadium does help them. And the Maths does take it over to another head flip, which is a bit of a pain. We do have functionally 3 knockouts on the Ogopons and the Latias, which is good. And they've got a hit for 390? No, 350. No, they've got a hit for 410, so they need a lot of energy here. So the Prime Catcher, Lightning Energy, and then to burn a lot of energy, just take a knockout, but they only need to do it twice, so it's like, not that big a deal. And then it is a question of what do we do if they don't take a knockout here? I don't want to give them more time. Like, going after Ogopon probably isn't the worst idea. Yeah, them not putting any damage on the board is kind of annoying. So we could do Bravery Charms now, really? Do we attack into the Latias? The thing is, if we do attack into the Latias and they don't take a knockout, then... we can at least knock it out later. That's probably the play. Like, just stash it away for later. I just don't know if we go aggressive or not yet. I think we do. If we can hit a bravery charm here, we're feeling pretty good. Okay, we're not feeling pretty good. But we could turbo energize again. It's tempting. We only need the 1 heads, thank you. Okay. Taking away their mobility a little bit is not a negative. And Iono here as well. If they do take a knockout, that's going to be pretty big. Although we will need another manual attachment. We can get a energy switch onto the Kangaskhan. We kind of make the Monkey Dories pointless. The fact they brought the Ogre up suggests they haven't got anything, but like... why would you bring that up first if you're going to attack with this one? Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. They need to hit a lightning energy. They seem to be missing that for some reason. 140, 280, 350. So yeah, with a lightning energy, they will take a knockout. So getting Bravery Charm was kind of important. The fact we missed it is really annoying. We definitely haven't seen one yet, have we? No. Oh, what the... come on. Why are we running Sandy Shocks and Raging Bolts? Do they even have a fighting energy? They don't. I'm not sure what build they've got, but like, it's not... it's not good. 3 energy switch and a Lilies. Wow. That's brutal. Okay, we definitely need to get the Bravery Charm if we can. Take a penny for later. I also did misplay. I should have run Errand first, so just to thin the deck out a little bit. That's on me. Air Baboon. Not really what I'm looking for. Arven is. So we find out Bravery Charm. I'm just trying to think if going for the ice... in fact, no, we should go for Urban Vessel, because we are missing energy from, like, our setup right now. It just asks them to find 1 more energy. Which I think is important. I think we definitely need to start building up the other Kangaskhan as well. Which, again, we are kind of lacking at the moment. Right, so the question is, can we hit heads again? Just need 1. Beautiful. You love to see it. Shout out to the coin gods today. Oh, now they get to use Sandy Sharks. Boo! If they do take a knockout, though, we can use Blood Moon Ursaluna. Attach energy switch. So are they running the owl build? If they're running the area 0? Surely. I'd love to know what their energy count is to, like, have missed this hard. I don't understand why at the start they didn't go fighting and lightning for Crispin. Just to get the Raging Bolt rolling. Do they have the last energy switch in hand? And they do. That's pretty funny. The fact they got rid of 3 early game is so crazy. So what do we need here? We need a Nest Ball, actually. Nest Ball would go kind of crazy. We can't air balloon onto the Meg Kangaskhan if we put it into the active, so we've got some draw to play with. They have to burn all of their energy here, I think. 410? That's 6 energy? Not all of it, but most of it. They also don't have another Raging Bolt set up. The Crispin play is interesting. But yeah, they definitely need to burn every... I wonder if they miscalculate and don't realize the 60 needs to be accounted for, because that will be funny if they don't realize. We should be able to finish this game off with Blood Moon Ursaluna. We just need to find it. I don't know why you wouldn't have Ultra Balled first to attach it. You don't put Squawkabilly down, for God's sake. Don't just give me the game. I was gonna say, Jesus. I know most players wouldn't, but like, the way they've been playing, it wouldn't have surprised me. It's gonna be so funny if they don't account for the 60. Come on. I'm fascinated to find out. Damn it, they did. Okay. They're not necessarily set up for a win next turn, but they're pretty damn close. So we can just find Blood Moon Ursaluna, we've got game. I know what they're thinking. There's no way he's got everything in hand. Have you seen how big this hand is? Okay, good. Good. They were like, no way. And as soon as they realized. I'm loving this deck so much. It's so fun. It's so much fun. It is also like just a bit of a jackass deck, to be honest, but I don't affect as well that the Training Court app was like, oh, this is a Blood Moon Ursaluna deck because you've used one Blood Moon Ursaluna. Nope. That's not how that works, buddy. Cool. Okay. Shifty, are you ready? And is there any decks you would like to play against? Or have I got free reign? Oh, not completely numb anymore. Yay. Shifty's gone AFK because he's been sick of waiting. There's definitely a few decks I need to update as well. In fact, I should give all the updated decks a new sleeve combo, just so I remember. But then I won't remember which ones were the ones I updated. It's a risk I'll have to take, I think. What are we in, November? I think we can go a bit pumpkin-y, right, in November? I know October's typically your pumpkin season, but I still feel like we see pumpkins around in November. Oh yeah, free reign. Okie dokie. Okay, shoot me a challenge. I'm just going to quickly change all these sleeves so I don't forget. Someone in chat's going to get,
actually, the pumpkin, which is a seasonal squash, is only seasonal until the end of October. If you're seeing ones in November, then they are already rotten.
just like my soul. Okie dokie. Bink. Sorry, we just binked. Now we've got a bonk. And blob. There we go. Cool, so free reign, we'll use this deck then. See how it goes. And join match. So I've not played with this deck yet. But this is one of the ones I've been very excited about. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not holding my breath, but hey, we're learning. Okay, Mortimu. You having a good time on the lap there? Oh, also, if you guys hear, like, Alexa go off at any time with the timer, please let me know. I've got a 3-hour timer on, I don't always hear it. You always go, Alexa, how long has the timer been going? It's been going for 5 hours. What? Okay, not the ideal start. Milky's going first, like that's fine. Pidgey in this economy? Okay, so we're Charmander based. Okay. So we want to grab... With that in the active, do we just do it that way? I think we do. Is there any reason to pick up anything else? Not really. I suppose we could put the Evelyn on and get it out of the active. In fact, before we do that... We do have one more in deck. Okay. I just don't like the fact that it's only got 10 health. I think that's kind of a problem for me. I don't really want it in the active if I can help it. Crap! I made a decision way too late. I'm really annoyed at myself. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really annoyed at myself on that one. I came to the conclusion of what I wanted, and now I panicked. That's what happened there. That's really frustrating. That was really, really dumb, actually. God damn it. Okay, I need to be sharper with that kind of decision making. I think that's another one of those that, like, good players can, like, make those decisions much quicker, especially if their, like, plan A is out of the window. They can kind of go, oh, this. Whereas my brain would not do that then. It just did not know what to do. Not liking the lilies, not gonna lie. What do I do against this board state? What do I do against this board state? I am going to have to put 2 prices into play. Oh, we're Mega Charizard, are we? Okay. That's a bit of a game changer. That energy beam that's kind of annoying. I wish we had a way to, like, grab something else. This is just dire. Holy. I think we just have to Itchy Pollen. That's all we can really do. There's no point in attaching any energy anywhere. So ideally, if we can take out that Oricorio, that would help our whole cause. I'm not sure how much Mega Charizard does. Oh, am I about to get knocked out? No! The combustion for 20? Which turns into 40 on Buddy? Oh, not to a guy with glasses. God damn. I mean, fair play. Okay, I mean, we have to move Petron up. Not a lot else we can do. Ooh, that does make things interesting. Okay. Does make things interesting. It's having this energy here. Like, I know I can use it for stuff, but, like, what am I even going to use it for? If I'd have attached last turn, we would have been in such a cool place. Can I build up to anything here? Not really. I think we have to flip script for sure. Doesn't feel correct. We're just not hitting anything. We can't do that. This feels like such a waste. In fact, that doesn't even solve our problem. Next, we need you in the... Oh my god, this sucks. I'm sorry, I'm misplaying this like an absolute buster. I'm not doing a good job here. Is there any way to... No. I shouldn't have done that either. What am I doing? Like, genuinely, what am I doing? I'm playing so poorly because I'm not entirely sure how to play this. This is the first time I'm playing this deck, and I'm just, like, throwing. It's okay, Toxel, you got this. I believe in you. Oracoria scares me. It literally, I've been in panic mode ever since I messed up that first Arven. If I hadn't done that, we would have been in such a better place. So what are we seeing? Big Zard, I imagine. There's Dust Noir in this deck as well? Jesus. So what I wanted to do last turn is get another Budu in play. But we needed 2 Night Stretchers or another energy for it. Yeah, I'm just not playing this well at all, unfortunately. It is what it is, but... I'm not happy with how I'm playing. Okay, so Mega Charizard EX, you do 90 plus... Oh my god, really? 90 for each discarded? Oh, that's grim. Can I do anything about that? Probably not, right? It's just hoping there's not fire energy in the deck. Taking out the Oracoria is probably like the main thing we need to do here. Okay, there is something we can do. It's not great, but we could get to it depending on what happens next. We might be lucky there's no other fire energy. Never mind. There's absolutely a route here. Oh, come on. Get a hobby. Okay. We still do it if we hit the right cards. That's kind of the thing now, we need to hit the right cards. Let's see what we get. Couldn't be further from the right cards, honestly. Why does this game just like... Why is it so afraid to give me what I need? What did I do wrong? Okay, we actually don't need to put poison on the Absol here as well, which is helpful. Hit him with a Chlorodonus. Granted, Pidgeot literally finds whatever's needed. But getting rid of the Max Rod seems correct. If this Absol goes down, we just lose, so... It's hard to have, like, the bench space that you need in this matchup. So there's Lilies left in hand, right? Was it Lilies and Pokegear? Ino doesn't hurt us here, which is pretty funny. Dawn's a little bit annoying. Okay. Go for Lilies instead. I did wonder if we were going to see a Charizard EX to then power up as Mega Charizard. Maybe there's no Charizard EX in this deck list. I don't know. We at least hopefully have knockout next turn. There's no fire... Well, there can't be a fire breather to be used now. But I can always be found, which is kind of a bit nerve-wracking. I think the main target now is trying to get this Monkey Dory healthy. I might have, like... I don't think I needed to bench that Roaring Moon when I did. I think that's kind of a potential liability now. But depending on what happens next, we at least get this Mega Charizard knocked out, and I think that's important. Yeah, there's the EX. Is there any fire energy? Oh, I think there's like a lot more fire energy in this deck list than there should be. Oh my god, come on. Really? Yes, we just lose, right? Because the Charizard EX is set up in the back. There's still a way. There's still a way. So we're doing how much? Is it just 300? So we need them with 30 damage. Oh, we don't have the 30 damage. But again, there's no energy now. Okay. It's not going to be the best way to get this done. I mean, if they have the energy, they have the energy and we just lose. Because there's no way we can take out the... We can, however, take out the Pidgeot. Huh. We can take out the Pidgeot. Maybe that's enough. Hi, Zach. How's it going? Hope you're well. Okay, we're not completely done yet. We do need back-to-back boss here. We need back-to-back-to-back boss, really, but... it's something, at least. But yeah, I've played this terribly. Like, not well at all. Could do this with him. How much energy are we seeing gone? 8. And there's like 1 attached. So that's 9. I think 9 is what I would expect in a Mega Charizard deck. So if there's no recovery options, I've got to imagine the Super Rods and Night Stretchers. It'd be really weird if there isn't. Our draw is incredibly limited now, though. Petrol. For Night Stretcher. For energy. For game. Although, they do need to move the Tatsugiri. Maybe we're lucky we don't have it. It is trainer card as well. It's not specifically an item. So Earthen Vessel or Night Stretcher probably is game. Red Candy probably also wouldn't hurt. Feels like they're going the long way around for this, but okay. God, we aren't doing a whole lot otherwise though, are we? Okay. I think while we can... Let's get our Roaring Moon built up a little bit. Nope, we need to Adrena Brain. Do we attack? Is the next question. I don't think we do. I think they've got to move the Tatsugiri and put energy on the Charizard. If they have it, they have it. Like, knocking out Tatsugiri doesn't benefit me. We can just pick that knockout up later. I'm not gonna lie though, forgot about Excite Turbo. So do we have the move? I guess not. Shifty, you're gonna have to tell me what happened there, because I don't understand. You have to inform me why you conceded on that one, because I do not understand. No, I just want normal Toxtricity. Toxtricity. And that was Charizard, Pidgeot. What happens there is I can't read. It only attaches to benched fires. Okay, cool. So there was no out then? That's awesome. Okay, good to know. Okay, I don't feel bad about that then. That's fine. But yeah, I played that so badly. Holy. That was not good. I do worry that might be a deck that's a bit too advanced for this particular idiot. Alright, we'll take a smallish break. I'm just going to quickly see if there's any interesting lists that have popped up so far for online tournaments. They will have started yesterday, so... Or possibly. No, there's no guarantees they started. Test for Stuttgart. That suggests that that has Mega Evolution. Ooh, and Ethan's Typhlosion. Not running anything new, so it's just randomly done well. Okay. Sure. Unless there just isn't anything new yet. Maybe Test for Stuttgart is wrong because there's no new cards here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any new cards. So, I guess that's not actually new cards. That one's no deck lists. Okay, that's fine. Can always look at city leagues if we're desperate for more lists. Bum 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 bum. Tournaments. City leagues. Okay, so what's done well? I love when I couldn't read the cards of the life of me that game. I thought you need to discard NGs and Charizard to do damage, not literally anywhere else, like it is for most discard do damage attackers. I mean, Raging Bolt doesn't have that, so we do have some precedent for it in the meta. This Limitless, the City League stuff, whenever you see a deck which is Noctowl and oh my god, Noctowl and Ogerpon, it's like, is it Raging Bolt? Is it Terra Box? Who knows? It's all part of the fun. It has been run by Neo though, so he better explain himself. This was a Raging Bolt. It's an okay list. It's fine. Hello. I still haven't really played the Mega Absol Kangaskhan deck either yet. It feels like the more advanced version of both the decks I'm currently playing. That kind of scares me a little bit. I will copy that list though, just to have it available to us. I don't know why I thought that, but like, here we are. It's okay, dude. We both made big mistakes in that game. I'm gonna head out after school in 30 minutes. No worries, bud. Have a good one. Catch you later. Thanks for dropping by as always. Absol question mark Kanga. Don't think there's any new cards in this. No. So let's get this set up as another deck to play with at some point. It is quite funny because like I feel like the Mega Kangaskhan, or sorry, the Mega Absol box is like spawned out to give like just Kangaskhan, just Absol. Obviously with like more support, more attackers, whatever. But like it is quite funny that people are like, Yes, I understand these two work well together, but what if we made them work by themselves? And I'm a big fan of that. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Right, so that is ready. Okay, we'll carry on doing a couple more Boxtrosity games on the ladder, because I do want to get myself out of where we are. Like, it's all fun in games, putting games on YouTube that are like me versus the Quick League and the Great Leagues, but like, I do need to at some point start getting to the Arceus League, just to actually have some like more legitimate games. I don't know. It's something to think about. Hey, Mort. What up, pal? Have I won a coin flip yet? Have I won a single one? I saw it flip tails earlier and I was like, oh, but it wasn't for me. My opponent will go first? Perfect. That's what we like to see. Not loving the opening gambit here. What do we do with the Air Baboon? We have Buddy Buddy Poffin. We have Artisan. We can definitely get Buddy in play. We're against Charizard base deck again. Man, we're just hitting those, huh? We're just hitting those. Hydrate. Oh my god. Hi, Skill Fiend, by the way. Hope you're well. I actually don't have any water near me, so I'm going to stick with this monster. Delicious. Pet the kitty and hydrate. I can do that. There you go. I got more on my lap at the moment. I've got all the cats with me. Neo's over there. Beans is over there. They're having just the best time. Okay, so we've got the Budew and the Toxels. We have Brute Bonnet, Mega Absol. Mega Absol, brother. Roaring Moon is available. Perfect. Unfair Stamp is there. TM Evo is there. We can't get to TM Evo, so we're definitely going the Budew route. 6 NG, okay. I don't particularly like throwing down Artisan as well, just to give the opponent cards, but getting Toxtricity available isn't the worst idea. So we'll pop the Air Baboon on Petrons, Retreats. And honestly, just so we have the energy in play, I think we could start sniping with Pheasantipity next turn. So I think doing that makes a lot of sense. Theoretically, they can't bully anything. They might Artisan for another Charmander. That's how I'd do it. But if we go Toxtricity Pheasantipity next turn, we can snipe a Charmander. They've gone Duskull, which is greedy, because they can't rare candy up the Charmander. So we are now free to attach to Pheasantipity, Toxtricity onto the Fez, and knock out the Charmander. If they don't put another Charmander down, they have no attacker next turn. They also whiffed on the supporter, which is big. The TM Evo is certainly a card you can play, but they're not going to take it above 100 HP on the Charmander. Right? Is that correct? There's no 110 Charizard, right? Or Charmander. Ooh, random Lily's Determination or guaranteed? Okay, so they can evolve both up, which is a little bit annoying. We can definitely get to at least one Toxtricity. There's an 110 oh my god. Well, I just learned something new today. We could still go in with the Pheasantipity. Or we could go in with potentially Mega Absol, but we can't guarantee it, annoyingly. I think we get the Absol out anyway, to have it available. The problem is we can Lily's Determination and maybe hit 2 Toxtricity, or we can hit the single Arven, guarantee it. Because we can Cruel Arrow onto the Pidgeotto, and maybe that's the play. And then we can if they knock out the Pheasantipity, then we can start attacking him with a Mega Absol. But is Item Lock more valuable right now? Oh, this is such an annoying decision. I think we go for the Arven player. I think that's the right way to go about this. Don't want to get rid of the Air Balloon if we can help it, but I will get rid of 2 Lily's Determination. They do become less valuable once you use 1-up, so... I think we just go after the Pidgeotto and hope that, like, that slows them down. Like, the Fez is going to get knocked out anyway, so it doesn't really matter. The other question is, like, do you go for the... You could go for the item lock, because if they're relying on Ultra Ball next turn, then they can still get to the Charizard. But if they knock out the Fezandipity, we can potentially get Roaring Moon for a knockout. Although the Charmeleon does have steady fire breathing, but if they evolve up the Charmeleon, yeah, okay, there's ways. Yeah, okay, so they just had it raw in hand. So Buddy wouldn't have mattered. That's good to know. So they've definitely got knockout on the Fezandipity. Assuming they don't run another Charmeleon, well, that same Charmeleon, then if we do go for a knockout with Roaring Moon, then we're fine. It depends if they get greedy or not here as well, actually. Not like in Dawn here, I'm going to be honest. What combination of cards are you grabbing? It's a shame we don't have, like, one more slot. One more on the bench, because, like, Night Structuring back to Tox will get crazy. It's the same Charmeleon. Oh, come on. Because that means they can return the knockout with Steady Fire Breathing if we use Roaring Moon. That's really annoying. We maybe should have gone for a building turn rather than an attack. They just have everything. This is insane. I don't think we're winning this one, guys. Add another Pidgey for good measure, just to make sure. Go on, whiff it again. It'd be so funny. Damn it. We get a Lilies next turn. They're going to go for the Fezandipity. We don't have a way to put enough damage on ourselves to take a knockout here. So we either need Roaring Moon to work, or we need Mega Absol. This sucks. Okay, bit of a weird one here, but I'm going to Night Stretcher back in energy. Attach here. And then Lily's Determination. We're just hitting, like, absolutely nothing. This is ridiculous. We're just hitting nothing. There's no point using Artisan. Root Bonnet doesn't do anything yet. Do we just Itchy Pollen? I think we do. I think we just Itchy Pollen. This sucks. I think this is one of those decks that just doesn't want to work for me. Which is fun. The problem we've got is, like, they take one more knockout, which will probably be Unbuddy, but they could probably just take Toxtricity. Then they just need to knock out Mega Absol in this game. And that's very easy for this deck. And I don't know whether it's just me not being able to play this deck very well. The deck's just not setting up very well because we're just not drawing what we need. Or if it's like, this is just a bad matchup. Because if it's just a bad matchup, that's a bad matchup. Like, you know, we'll win some, but not, you know, not all of them. But, like, dealing with it this way is really annoying. I was about to say we could get to a double Monkey Dory play, but, like, we don't have double Monkey Dory down. Like, I don't understand how to play this deck well at all. I'm going to need people to play it in Stuttgart and do really well with it so I can understand it, because I'm just not getting it. Which is frustrating. Really? Okay, well. Please don't tell me they have everything for the knockout here. That's going to be so annoying if they do. Well, they've got to pay to retreat. So that'll keep me in the game at least. That'd be 180. Yes, that doesn't knock out Mega Absol yet. They haven't... Have they manual attached? They haven't. So one more fire energy plus a boss, that is functionally game. Like, I will just concede if they get that. Okay, they don't have that. Good to know. So now it's a question of, can I get to that Mega Charizard? Theoretically, yes. It's not going to be easy, though. The manual touch kind of like seals my option here. Getting them down to 3 prize cards ain't going to be the worst idea. Do get access to counter catcher. Just nothing does enough for like any significant damage is the problem. I shouldn't have retreated. I've messed up. I shouldn't have retreated. That was dumb. Oh, come on! We just lose now because I've just fucked up. We can force them to use Dust Noir at least. Oh, why am I so bad at this game, dude? We'll get Dory down. Why not? Just in case. Yeah, I need someone to sit me down and tell me how to play this deck because it is not going well. Ugh. Hi Clam, how's it going? Well, I forced them into using the Dust Noir at least, but I assume they just have like boss in hand. Yeah, of course. I owned them into boss. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Ah, grim. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I did watch a bit of Tricky Jim playing this deck, and I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and watch him play it again just to understand how to play this deck, because I clearly do not know what I'm doing. Like, I understand what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to get, like, 2 Toxtricity up and then start attaching, but, like, I'm just not getting to that point. And it's quite frustrating. Logs. So that's Mega... Nope, it's Toxtricity. With... Mega Ab. Okay. My god. Is it Mega Absol? Yeah, we'll call it Mega Absol. That was Charizard and Pidgeot for all intents. Okay, annoying. I'll do one more game with it, just in case it's just like, I'm an idiot not fully understanding it. But it's still, if we don't get anywhere with it on this game, when we're in Quick League, then maybe we just hang up the boots on that one for a minute. It does feel like a really complicated deck to play as well, like, I will say that much. Especially when I'm used to playing, like, Mega Kangaskhan EX, which is a very simple deck. Getting this one to a place where it's, like, working well is quite difficult. Hello, Motimu. Also, it could be very easy and I'm just stupid. I did go against 2 Charizard-based decks with it, so, again, if that's just a bad matchup, it's a bad matchup. Don't really want to go first, but I guess we will. I mean, if we can get double Toxel, then we're not feeling too... Oh my god. Alright. I mean, the hand's not great otherwise, but opening Buddy with double Toxel's pretty good. That's pretty funny. I would love for them to Iona me, I'm not gonna lie. Because this hand is dire otherwise. Oh, it's Joltik Box? Ick. Oh, it's Joltik, Gimme Ghoul. Don't want another Toxel, do I? No. I mean, the supporter's not even good either. That's the other problem. God, this doesn't feel like it's going to be a good match. Ah, of course they have Arvin in hand. Why wouldn't they? I mean, we do as well, but it's less important for us. What do you reckon, Mort? We losing this one? I think we are. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. I mean, you never know. We could just, like, get a Lily's Determination and just, like, get ourselves into the perfect hand. Seems unlikely. But you never know. Perfect hand being, like, double Toxtricity, either a basic that does good enough damage, or a item, or a Nest Ball. Boss's orders. Just, like, you know, all the stuff we need to knock out the Iron Hands, basically. But I think we're definitely losing this Buddy to Iron Hands. And to be honest, losing the Buddy to Iron Hands is fine. As long as we can keep up with the damage. Jesus Christ. Really needed Lily's Determination there. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Really needed Lily's Determination. I stepped away to answer a work call. Did you win? No. No, I've done terribly so far today, actually. With this deck specifically, I'm not good with this deck at all. Like, I've only just started playing it. It's a lot different, a lot more different to what I'm used to playing, and it's like really obvious. The Kangaskhan deck, fantastic, loving that deck. It's a great deck. This deck, not so much. But Toxel. Dude, Toxtricity is one of my absolute favourite Pokemon. And if this deck was setting up, we'd feel pretty good. But like, we had the board state to have a really good turn 2. But the hand was just, like, useless. If they boss up one of the Toxel, we're probably done. We probably should have put down a third Toxel, actually, just to be safe. We would have been allowed to make that play. Okay, so we're not going to see that. That's fine. We could see Prime Catcher, though. No, they use Precious Trolley, so we're fine. So the best they can do right now is take 2 prizes off the Buddy, which isn't great, but if Toxel survives, then we can get somewhere. Just draw better cards. It's true, I do need to draw better cards. I currently have Toxtricity on my Pokemon Sleep. He's adorable. He gives ingredients. Dude, Tox on Sleep is pretty good. They all have... He's one of the Pokemon that have, like, a weird ability when it comes to ingredients, so... Multi, you're aggressively cleaning yourself? That's rude. So from here, we just need to move up the Toxel. Air Balloon. Onto a Toxel. Unfair Stamp. And hope we hit something useful. Oh, we can't even Unfair Stamp because they... Oh, my God. We can't even use the Unfair Stamp because they've got Genesect in play. So that's awesome. That's incredible. What epic gameplay. Yeah, we just lose. Like, there's no way we win from here. Good God. Okay, I'm not a fan of that deck. As it stands, I do not enjoy that deck at all. That is just awful. Like, actual hot garbage. Remember when he was championing the deck not that long ago? He now hates it. Streamers hate this one simple trick. To make you hate a deck. Toxtricity. Absol. Alright, we go to, Deck the Third. Joltik. And Deck the Third is, of course, Alakazam. I feel like there was a 4th choice as well, but I can't remember what it was. So this is a different build to what I've been playing, because it runs the Rage Cage. What's that, chat? You want to know what the Rage Cage is? I'd love to tell you. The Battle Cage. Prevent all damage counters from being placed on benched Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's, by effects of attacks and abilities from the opponent's Pokemon. So Dragapult doesn't do the 6 damage counters. Monkey Dory doesn't do its damage counters. I think that also stops God of War from stacking damage as well on itself, which is kind of hilarious. So let's run a few games with this and see how we feel. And then I'll have a quick look at my meta fight and see what other lists we need to play through. I'm trying to avoid the meta stuff today, but we'll probably end up on it. I think the last time I watched there was like a Salamence deck or something going on. A Salamence deck? Couldn't be me. I wouldn't play a Salamence deck. Salamence has been good for ages. Although I did play someone at Frankfurt who was running is running what they call a bento box deck, which is Tatsugiri EX, which lets you look at the top X cards of your deck, and then any Pokemon you find there, including stage 1s and stage 2s, you can put them straight on your bench. And he was running Salamence in it because he was a huge Salamence fan. Okay, this isn't a terrible start, actually. It's not great, but it's not terrible. You might have been against them, who knows, my memory's a sieve. Oh, they run a Mist Energy, no! I think this is Absol. There's a theory in TCG Live that, like, you get matched up against people who are a counter to your deck. If they're running more than one Mist Energy, they are absolutely an op. This is going to be so annoying. Okay, well, we'll do what we can. Fanrotum does at least work as an attacker. We've got the world as our mollusk of choice here. This is ridiculous. I wouldn't hate Budu being available. 4 Kadabra, 1 Alakazam, 3 Dudunsparce, 1 Shaman, Tulip, Airy, Hilda. 3 Boss, 3 Dawn. The counter catch is good. We need the enhanced hammer. Wondrous Patch goes crazy. Okay. Because of what we've got available, I don't think we even bother with the Fanrotum, to be honest. I think we're absolutely fine as is. We might want to pivot into the Budu. This is ridiculous. This is such a dumb bench right now. This is ridiculous. If you could go ahead and, like, not have anything, that'd be amazing. Ugh, Mega Absol, gross. Oh, piss off! That's only item cards, we don't have any. Way. Okay, that's not a Mist Energy. Good. They might not find it, which will go crazy for us. I don't think we're going to get ourselves into a position where we can start attacking. In fact, we want you and you, surely. So, pop the Enriching Energy. There's our Rage Cage. I think we can afford to put one down early. Then we'll run away draw. Okay, okay, okay. We didn't hit a Kadabra, which is like the thing we're looking for now. If I could just find a Kadabra, that would go crazy. There he is. We also don't have a Psychic Energy, so we probably shouldn't count our chickens before they hatch. Love to use Psychic Draw, thank you for asking. Yikes! Okay, we're not seeing what we need to see here. A problem. Ein Problem. We can evolve up to Alakazam next turn, so that's good. I'd love to get rid of that Mega Absol before it can do anything. So how much damage? 280. So we need 14 in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Damn, that's exact maths. We need the Dunsparce and Psychic Energy off this. Okay, the Dunsparce is there. We may put the Battle Cage down a little bit too early. Which might end up being a problem. We're still missing the Psychic Energy. If we hit that, we're golden. Huge. Okay, so we can play down... We need to be careful here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Perfect. Okay, so... Psych Engine, the Alakazam. Didon Sparse. Runaway Draw. Big if true. Bring up the Alakazam. Buddy Buddy Poffin. We could really do with finding Ultra Ball to get rid of these fan rotoms that just sat in our hand. No missed energy, and we take a 3 prize turn. Boom, a child. And we'll do it again. If they put another Mega Absol down, we'll do it again. Okay, as long as we avoid the missed energy, it's not a bad matchup. Good, good. There is definitely an argument for throwing a second Enhanced Hammer into the deck, because I do really worry about that matchup. Mist Energy really just came, like, out of nowhere again. Like, I haven't seen Mist Energy since Lugia. Nobody's running it. And now, all of a sudden, like, it's in, like, 3 decks. It's so annoying. So that's Alakazam with the Dunsparce. And we played against Mega Absol. I assume that was Mega Absol Kangaskhan, because, like, they were using Monkey Dory and the Toxtricity box doesn't. I feel pretty comfortable calling that Mega Absol Mega Kangaskhan. Huge. Okay. We'll keep working with the Alakazam for a minute. It's a very fun deck. Like I said, the main issue is, like, if we run into Absols or anything with Mist Energy, we do struggle, because if they can get to themselves to a position... We've got 4 boss 1 counter, so if they get to if we can just, like, boss around, it's not too bad. But if they just go, like, solo board state with a Mist Energy, then we're SOL. That's right. Poops out of luck. In my world, abbreviations can end as well as start with the letter. Poops out of toilet. The L is there. Trust me. I'm a dentist. Speaking of, my lip is no longer numb. I can actually feel it now, so that's good. It always worries me how long, like, one part of your mouth will stay numb after, like, getting multiple injections. Like I said, this side cleared up so quick. This side sucked. We gotta start the fairs. Oh, no. Okay, at least we get a mulligan. No idea what they're playing. Could be Festival Lead. Could be Subtle Edge. Could be Brute Bonnet. Okay. Wait, is it just... Is it Roaring Moon? Huh? I don't know what this is. I know Lot Bunny's involved. Is it Poison Lot Bunny? Oh, that's annoying. We can get around if they're not really missed. I just went for a nap after my wisdom tooth was pulled a few months back. That made the numbness go away. I walked a dog and then went, when can I stream? Because I don't have problems. Okay, they're giving us plenty of, like, 2 prize liabilities, which is good. I know we've got Fez in the active right now. If we just build up behind it, we're not feeling too bad, but, like, the deck is not lending itself right now to building up behind a card, you know what I mean? So we'll just patch on bench only. Yeah, bench only, okay. So we will need to be careful in, like, how we move stuff around. Skip for 10? Excuse me? What did they just do? Oh, they hadn't played down the Squawkabilly yet. Okay. I was so confused. I saw the Ultra Ball that didn't go straight down. I was like, what the hell? Okay, I think we could beat this deck if the deck sets up. And that's often, like, the main issue with these kind of decks. Is that you need the setup. I am not bothered if this Fez goes down in 2 turns. We just need to get a bench established. In fact, Dust Ball's only 1 Pokemon's kind of annoying. That could have at least saved us. We need a Buddy Buddy Poffin. Or a supporter to get us there. We're a dark Pokemon, so we don't take as much. We got the buddy! Let's go! Okay, let's see... Let's see what's on the bottom first. I think that kind of informs our decision here. Having a retreat so we can get down Buddy would have been really helpful as well. But I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. Fangcall's a bit of a liability here, but it will take a knockout on something potentially, so we're not too upset. I forgot they went to hand. That's quite handy, actually. Sorry. That was goofy as hell. Enhanced Hammer does get rid of the jet energy, but for like what? I suppose we could have got rid of the jet energy. But I don't want to lose the Enhanced Hammer in case we need it. Okay, so there's a high chance this Pheasantipity goes down. But we can catch up on the prize race pretty quickly if they go the Mega Bunny route. The main issue is, I think we do lose Kadabras. Which is a bit more of a pain. We don't lose the Pheasantipity this turn, but we do lose it going into their turn. Oh, this is a weird one. We are relying on a top deck again, because we do need some draw. I kind of want to go straight into Alakazam. I don't think that's going to be possible. Carmine? Carmine feels like a waste. So if they take they'll take 2 prizes. We can return with 5. They'll go down to 3. We can get to 3. They go to 2. We should be able to get to... We can have a one-shot the Megalope Bunny, or we have a chance to attack twice. So... It just depends on whether we get the turn that we need. Like I said, we need... I'm so dumb, we have Rare Candy Alakazam in hand. Okay, we're fine. As long as we don't get Ionode, we shouldn't, because they've got Carmine in hand. So as long as we don't get Ionode, we need to find a Psychic Energy, and then we're fine. We are going to get to draw 5 more cards before anything else. And they are building up to the Mega Bunny. Which is fascinating because it does give us like a much better route into a knockout. But if it's their only attacker, they kind of have to go that route. Well, to be fair, attacking with Petra wouldn't be the worst idea, but I wonder if they don't run any Dark Energy. If they run no Dark Energy, then yeah, the Petra run isn't an answer. Okay. It's just gonna be. It's more annoying the fact that like we've got to wait another turn for this Pheasantipity to go down. Then we're gonna move something else into the active. So we're probably gonna be 3 prizes down before we can do anything. I don't think we really have a way to clear this Fez. Oh, hang on. No, there is something we can do here. So we'd have to. If the Fez survives, we attach a Psychic Energy to it, retreat into a Dunsparce. Get a Dunsparce, Wonder Patch up onto a Abra. We're not going to need to, because they're just going to give us... They're just going to give us 3 prizes if we hit everything we need, basically. So let's see if we can get to it. Do we put Dunsparce in the active? I think it's safer to put the Dunsparce in the active now. Okay. Let's draw our 2. Buddy Buddy Poffin Rare Candy. Not bad. I think you have to Buddy Buddy Poffin for a Budu just in case? Maybe we go Abra. I don't think we're going to hit what we need to hit, which is unfortunate. Okay. So drawing 3. It's a case of what do we put in the active if we don't hit what we need, because if we put the Alakazam up in the active now, it gets knocked out. We do have Alakazam in the hand, though, so maybe it's not that bad if we lose this Alakazam. We do get to choose after, which is nice. If we attach, then we can't use Enriching Energy. I think we put down another Fan Rotom. No, another Dunsparce. Can they hit the bench? No. Like, if they're going to attack with Mega Lopunny, we can afford to, like, take this a little bit slower, actually. We could counter... no, there's no point in counter-catching, actually. Do we gamble on the fact they don't have Mist Energy and just remove the energy off this Mega Lopunny? I want to see if I can force an attachment out of them, because if they just go for the Abra, then we can immediately draw even on prizes if we hit the stuff we need to hit. Okay, they're giving us 2 lots of 3 prizes. Awesome. That's fine. Counter Catch is still active. We can't use Enriching Energy still, because we still haven't discarded a Psychic Energy, which is annoying. I think we... It doesn't matter, because we have 2 available. Is Dawn anything here? Dawn is something here. It puts the cards in hand as well, which is helpful. We'll grab you, and we don't have an Abra. We're so desperate for the Psychic Energy that it's just, like, completely eluding us for some reason. Where is she? What? Really? It's just not turning up. This is so annoying. We just need a Psychic Energy. We're dying for it. We're dying for a Psychic Energy here. We're gasping. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We've still not quite got knockout either. We're close. No NG for me, apparently. Oh, thank F. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's still not enough for a knockout, but we can knock out the Squawkabilly. The Petulant is a pain. Maybe we should take that out, but I think we just take out the Brute Bonnet, actually. And then we'll put down a Rage Cage, just so they can't use Artisan to bring back another one. $260, yeah, okay. So we're going to have to go 3, 2, 1. We do have time. And now we've got Wonder Patch and we've got the Enriching Energy, so we can definitely keep our hand topped up, which is nice. But yeah, it's just taking so long to get into the game that it might be too late. We have enough time to do it. It's whether we have the cards to do it. It's kind of like the main thing. Presumably they can't just attack either? Yeah, they need the energy for Gale Thrust. If they bring up the Gale Thrust, then we can just take a knockout, and then we've got our free reign of, like, these two for the last 2 prizes. We just need to hit, like, 1 boss while also maintaining a hand. Should have put down another Dunsparce. That was a mistake. We do have more draw in the form of Kadabra as well. God, we're We're definitely grasping here. So presumably they're going to nest ball for another Brute Bonnet. I wouldn't be surprised if their strategy is to try and get the poison knockouts for Petulant to avoid putting down the Mega Pokemon. But as long as we've got bosses available, then... Oh, never mind, they're going for it. Why would you not Jet Energy up? That's way more interesting. I suppose that's the problem, isn't it? It's interesting and this person isn't. Right, so we need the Dunsparce to show up. Which should be doable. There's boss. Perfect. Okay. We shouldn't be far off game here. Draw 2. Jet doesn't really do anything for us, if we're being truly honest with the gamers. We only need one more attacker. Right, we need to hit... In fact, we don't even need to hit the Dunsparce off this. We're fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's turn to 16. We'll run away draw. No Wondrous Patch is awesome here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We've got more than enough here. No Dunsparce down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 340 for knockout. They can't knock out 2 of our Pokemon this turn. I always forget how stressful single price decks are. We do still fall afoul of an Iono here. But we've got so much draw available and no Dunsparce in hand, which is big. It means they're all in the deck. And we only need 8 in hand for a knockout and Squawkabilly. They need to find an energy for the Megalop Bunny. I'd have put the Petulant in the active here. Because if they don't find any of the stuff they need, then we just knock out the Squawk and win. So that was definitely a misplay by them. It won't matter if they've got, like, everything they need, obviously, but, like... Because you've got Latias, I don't know why you wouldn't put a single prizer up. Makes way more sense. Really? Is this your Gambit? Yeah, we just win then. Like, we can knock out that other Megalop Bunny if we want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, I'm just gonna be sensible about it. That Squawkabilly's been looking at me the entire time. 380. Oof. Oof. Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball. I ate 2 of our energy were priced. I couldn't find any. Awesome. Okay. I like that. That was good. I think as soon as you see Mega Pokemon, you kind of like eyes forward. They probably had a much better game plan if they had any Dark Energy. I don't think they had any Dark Energy. Going for the Petulant attacks would have been so much better though. Ah, pressing all the buttons and they're doing things. Okay, I've just like minimized everything so I can't see anything going on. There we go. I'm so professional. Help! I can't see anything. I'm stupid. Right, so that was Alakazam, the Dunsparce versus what was that? Megalop Bunny. Lopunny Mega with. I'd call that Brute Bonnet, right? Brute Bonnet usually signifies the Poison Engine. Okay, we'll give at least one more go to that deck then. 2 secs trap. Alexa, how long left on timer? I think I'm supposed to like turn it halfway, so I'm gonna be right back. 2 secs. I was supposed to turn it halfway. Whoops. It's gonna be interesting because like it's what are you cooking? It's called hearty chicken soup. It very much is just stew. But it's like load of veg, chicken stock, and then it said whole chicken, but we couldn't get a whole chicken when we went to Aldi, so we bought chicken legs and chicken wings. It needed 1.4 to 1.8 kilos of chicken, so we bought like a kilo of each. I got all the drumsticks in after doing all the vegetables, and then there was no more room. I don't know that the chicken's cooking all that well, if I'm honest. It's gone up 50 minutes, and I'm pretty sure it's still a little bit pink. So I might need to, like, I don't know, air fry it or something for a little bit. I'm going to take it out at 3 hours, and then... In fact, Alexa, add half an hour to timer. I'm going to then shred the chicken and mix it all through. And then add some, like, extra stuff as well. Like, there's corn going in and stuff, and peas. So, I've just added half an hour. I'm going to give it another time plus half an hour, and then see how it looks. But I do think, like, a lot of the recipes that are in that book are, like, for a bigger slow cooking than we have. But hey, you make do with what you've got, right? I even, like, trimmed down. Like, it said 3 potatoes, and I think we went with 2 potatoes and a couple of small ones. 4 carrots, I went with, like, 2. A whole leek, and I went with, like, a handful of frozen ones. So, and it's on high, I think. So, I don't know. Confusing, but it should be fine. It should be fine. Why is Murdo asking for my address? Murdo, watch stream, I'll tell you. Oi. Could you imagine? Do I want to go first? No. I think Budu Lock and etc. is pretty good here. So I think going second is correct, but I'm not entirely sure. Not loving the Shaman start. Although, it depends on what we go against. The Shaman probably isn't the worst idea. Going second gives us a bit of an advantage to be able to tell, right? It's Goldango. Goldango definitely doesn't run Mist Energy. So we can go Buddy Buddy Poffin for another Abra into Dunsparce. We can go for Hilda for Abra into Dunsparce, etc. Should be fine. So taking tasty though. Sorry, I only heard half of it. I had a phone call. It's okay. Oh my god, what is this trash? Yeah, it's basically a soup masquerading as a stew, or the other way around, a stew masquerading as a soup. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I think the chicken definitely needs a bit longer, but we'll see. So what? This is Steven's Beldum, Steven's Metagross, right? I don't know what this deck does. I don't think I've ever seen it played. I mean, as long as we can just take 2 prizes per turn, we don't really care, right? Oh, we've got, like, a fantastic hand here. Again, we're missing energy. If we had the energy, we wouldn't feel so bad if we get a Budu in play, but I don't think that's going to happen. Fan Rotom feels kind of pointless here. Because we have the cards to just kind of get what we want here without doing that, so... Resisting the urge to put Pheasantipity in play. Don't need Psyduck, most likely. Hilda, I hardly know her. Let's take a Dunsparce and Enriching Energy, because we're not doing a whole lot if we don't get them in play, right? I think getting that draw is probably important. Probably should have started Shaman, actually. You're going to lose an Abra immediately here, but there's always the chance that we get a Rare Candy into an Alakazam attached straight away. Unlikely, but, you know, it could happen. They do have to get rid of the Genesect. That is now in the active, so if they go the Air Balloon route, they are a little bit stuck. A Buddy would have been amazing, because if they do have Rare Candy, because they did... Excuse me, grab a Metagross. Then we do panic a little bit. Ah! I've got my chair, like, unlocked itself. Is it this button? Yeah, okay. Yeah, cat caught it at some point. So they could Rare Candy into the Metagross, but I don't think they're going to do much with that. They can attach a Steel? Yes, a Metal and a Psychic. But to what end, right? Also, I keep getting Hilda and Dawn mixed up. I need to stop doing that. Once you're in your turn, you may search your deck for a basic psychic and a basic metal card, or one of each. That's crazy. And attach them to your metal and psychic Pokemon any way you like. Okay. Mega more wild going is interesting. So presumably that evolves into a metal Empoleon then. But we don't know what that looks like either. Okay. I'm just realizing the enriching energy strategy doesn't really work here. Because if we do that, we don't have an attachment to Abra. So we might just have to go to... I think we just have to go to Dunsparce and hope we hit cards we need. Being able to take out this Genesect early would go absolutely crazy, though. I think we just settle for, like, a setup turn and call it a day. Yeah, the Abra can stay in the active. Okay, so Dawn gets us a few pieces. So we definitely want another Abra down. Another Dunsparce would not hurt. We'll grab Alakazam. I think we can put Artisan in play because, like, what are they going to do? You know what I mean? What are they going to do? We'll fill out the board. Because we can afford to lose a Pokemon. Like, it's not going to hurt. Just getting to Kadabra would also be nice. We've got a Psychic Genji now, which is good. We don't want to get too greedy with the Dunsparces. He says as he goes too greedy with the Dunsparces. If we see a rare candy, we're feeling pretty good. Can't help but notice that's not a rare candy. Okay, we shouldn't have gone for that Dunsparce. Because if we get Ionode now and they knock out the Dunsparce, we're in a bit of a pickle. And you do what? 200? Who cares? Genuinely, who cares? And if they do take a knockout, we can counter-catch around stuff as well if we need to. Like, the best play they can make now is to knock out the Kadabra. Which gotta hope they don't. Okay, what do you do? If it's bench damage, I'm gonna cry. Prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon. Damage is not an effect. Right, so that just, like, hard counters my deck. We can get around it, but that's really annoying. That's literally... The random, like, rogue deck that nobody's playing is, like, the perfect counter to my deck. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Yeah, Heroes Cape it, man. Heroes Cape it. That makes sense. I'd Heroes Cape the Metagross, personally. But that's just me. I mean, the prizes are on the board. We've got Genesect, Metagross, then the Metang and the Munkidori. We're just going to have the counter catchers and the bosses to do it. Oh, please knock out my Abra. Perfect. It's almost like, do we boss up the Metagross now to force them to do another one? And then we go after Genesect at the end? That's probably the play, right? Like, this actually works out really nicely for us. We just need to have enough cards to make it work. Oh, look at my Psychic Genji. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that is enough. We just need to be careful about where we put stuff. We do have knockout on the Metagross. After that round, no energy whatsoever, right? Why does the game hate me? So we can evolve up. Not having a hand counter is so annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we're doing 380. This will take us to 400. This takes us to 380. Four, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 22, 24, 26, 28, 300. Yeah, okay, we do have enough here, I believe. It's going to be really awkward if we don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 340 exactly. He's good at maths. He's good at maths. So they can bring up the Empoleon. We can... They now have to evolve up this Genesect, this Metang. So we can boss up the Metang, boss up the Genesect, win game. It's whether they have anything like Turo that will slow us down now. But they now have to evolve up, and that's exactly what we wanted. Do they not have it? Oh, that's so funny if they don't. I'm gonna tell you something crazy, my guy. I can attack with that. So presumably Arbor for Night Stretcher here. I think we run 4 boss if I remember right, so... Super odd, okay. I'm gonna make them think I'm stupid by going after the Genesect rather than the Metang. We need them to evolve that up. We wouldn't even be upset if Morwild turned up, to be fair. But yeah, we can just ignore the Empoleons. Yeah, they knew. Listen, when a matchup is 99 to 1, if you're going to lose it or win it, sometimes you're the one, you know what I mean? Sometimes you're the one. These are the kind of decks you only play at like the lowest level of the ladder and the highest level of the ladder. Oh, it's so good to be based. Broken deck. Dude, I honestly love Alakazam. I'm taking it to Manflux next week for sure. I need to decide what I'm taking to the challenge, though. That's kind of my big one at the moment. Because I do feel like this deck kind of falls on its arse a little bit. When it doesn't set up. And we've seen it nearly not set up, like, twice now. At the moment, I'm definitely leaning towards the Kangaskhan deck. Cool. Right, that's 3 each of those games. I enjoyed all of those decks. Boxer City I didn't enjoy, but that's mostly because I wasn't good with it. Right, so this is not dissimilar to the list we're currently running already, so that one can go. Right, let's play some variety, shall we? Let's play some more stuff. Take me to the City League. Take me out to the City League. What decks do we have? So the Megalot Bunny God of War... Sorry, the Megalot Bunny Squawkabilly deck. I don't have that, so let's grab that real quick. I don't have those cards? That's crazy. So it does what? If this Pokemon's moved from your bench to your active spot this turn, it does 170 more damage, so you're doing 230, plus the Binding Mochi 270, plus the Poison, that's at least 280. Okay. I don't think generally it's a good deck. We'll certainly give it a go. Hey, Mort. Back on my lap. So that's Mega Lot Bunny. X. What slivers are we using? Pumpkin ones, right? I will at some point just update like all of the cards, or all the decks as well, but won't be on today's stream. Mortimoo. Mortimoo. Cool, 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 cool. So that's that one. This is the boring part of the stream, chat, by the way. If you want to go grab a drink, feel free. Is Grimmsnarl doing anything? Nothing new? That's fine. Don't care about Ho-Oh Armarouge. Not really a deck I ever cared about, to be honest. So let's just go back through the last, like, 10 results. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll see if there's any funky lists in the Pokopia. I'm working, so I'm good. Happy to be a background noise for today. Toxtricity, it's 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1. Don't like that list. Although it did well, so maybe I shouldn't dismiss it. Enzarok. Nothing new on that one either. What do I have in for Enzarok right now? That's a Zoroark EX. This is clearly not Zoroark. Oh yeah, it is. It's just weird build. Gonna get rid of that build. I don't really like that. Let's have a look. So yeah, I don't particularly like that build anyway. Crustal is Crustal. We don't have Dragapult or Charizard updated, so do I just grab those off here? These seem like pretty typical lists. Although this one was Mega Kangaskhan, so maybe that's not a typical list. I'm not going to worry about the meta builds right now, to be honest. 2 Greninja decks. With the Dusclops line. Hello, kitty cat. Hi. Cynthia's Garchomp changed at all? Nope, that's still the same. The Alakazam decks are actually like sneaking up the City Leagues quite aggressively, actually. In fact, let me whip up the window capture so you guys can see what I'm looking at. So there's a Mega Charizard with Noctowl. Ooh. Not sure about that list. It's interesting, it's not one I like. I often say that and I'm like, but if I was a good player, would I think that's amazing? Okay, nothing blowing the skirt up there. Petulant with... Is that the Poison Package Raging Bolt? It is. Gross. Rhydon, Alakazam. Lotbunny with Dusknoir. And Mega Kangaskhan. Okay. And that's the Mega Kangaskhan build. Don't really care about that one. Just trying to find anything that's like interesting. Future Box is Future Box. I don't think that's a good deck at all. It just randomly pops up and it's like, oh, it's doing well today for some reason. Okay. Sure, why not? That's Zoroark with a Crustal counter. I don't know how I feel about the Hooper, but I suppose you've got time to build it up. So maybe it's not all bad. Ooh, we don't have a Festival lead deck, actually. I definitely want to grab one of those. That is one I want to do a guide for at some point as well. I think it's using Seeking as an attacker as well. Which is interesting. How are we powering that up? Is it just manual attaches? 4 Jet, 2 Grass. Man, so are we even using Dipplin as an attacker? Okay. I mean, if it's a single prize off meta deck, you've got to give it a go, right? That's how I roll, anyway. Okay, so that's Festival Lead. Is anything else looking interesting? Already stole that one.
Wow, God of War, that's so cool.
So much Dango. Just bloody everywhere. Venomoth Frostlass. Oh, is that a... I haven't seen that in a while. Perplexing Powder. 30 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. During your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards in their hand. Brutal. Disgusting and brutal. There's an Arcalodon here? Although that doesn't look like anything new. Slowking chilling there. Alakazam. Yeah, they're all running the battle cages now, which I think I need to grab. Unless I actually did end up buying some. Just going to take window capture down for a second. I ordered a load of stuff from Card Market, like, earlier this week, and I can't remember if Battle Cage is one of them. I do need those for the Alakazam deck. Sorry, just replying to a tweet real quick. Do 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 do. Cool. Right, let me. Sorry, I just get distracted by shit. We're on 7 orders. Yo, I love 7 orders. So we've got Enriching Energy, which I actually don't need anymore. Ceruledge. Toxtricity. Another Toxtricity. 4 Dawn. 4 Jumbo Ice Cream. And another... I've got 4 Toxtricities on the way from Germany. Okay. Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? Okay, so we do need battle cages then. The full art looks so good. I might go out of my way to get those. They look genuinely awesome. Do we have 3 available from anywhere? We do! We have 4 available. Might as well get ourselves a playset. Treat ourselves. £1.14 postage. Cool, that'll do me. Welcome to streamer buys stuff on stream. The main man locals did say he would just like give me anything I need, but I'm impatient as hell. So, right, let's get a couple of games in with the Megalot Bunny deck then, see how that plays. I am interested to see how this goes. Basically, whenever there's like a new deck or an improved deck, I want to see how it plays. I personally don't think this is very good, but I'm happy to be proven wrong. We'll take 1 proven wrong, please. Hold the onions, hold the gravy. Add applesauce. And a second bun. My opponent will go first, Mort. Which is annoying. We'd like to go first. We can get the Petra playing. Ooh. Okay, double mulligan. Okay. So we get to see what they're playing. They get to see what we're playing. They're playing Charizard. Okay, we've got to open patch. It's kind of the rules around here. Them going first, I guess they're not running Budu then. They're going to have to transform to start to something good, because we are going to knock it out of Petra otherwise. But yeah, now that we're playing the deck ourselves, we can kind of see how it runs, and I think there may be an argument to try and fit a Dark Energy in this. was about to say, I wonder if they're like, I want transformative start into this, but we don't have any other cards. Never mind, they've got everything. Transformative shard. So true. So what? Do we take a knockout on that? 5, 6, 7, 8. We do knock out this Charmander. Right? Normal damage, normal poison, +5, +2. They can retreat it though, so I do wonder if they retreat into the Wellspring just to keep it safe. Wouldn't surprise me. We could do the Shaman down as well, because that actually might be a problem. So presumably we're going to see Noctowls here. Ooh, and a mystery card. It's a Noctowl, okay. Ooh, and a mystery card. Yeah, you gotta get Wellspring here. Makes sense. The fact they've got like everything is very annoying. So, how does one get around? I think we have to go Squawkabilly, like we don't have a choice here. Put a Binding Mochi on you. I think Budu's going to play a big part here. So we don't need to go to the Brute Bonnet play just yet. Genji's pretty good. We can Nest Ball as well, which is helpful. We could grab Latios. We aren't going to be hitting for knockout on a Charmander. So there is an argument just go second Baneri. Just to keep our hopes and dreams alive. And as weird as it is, I think we Jet Energy the Budu. At least slow things down. Yeah, I'd Carmine this. No point in stretching. Boss doesn't... Boss may have done something, but realistically. So it does run Dark Energy, so I guess they just didn't see it. That's fine. We do take a clean knockout on the Ogerpon as well. So we can just slow that down for a turn. That's something. We can't retreat if we get subbed, though. That is a problem. So we are going to need another Jet Energy. Maybe Jet Energy wasn't the right player. I think we run 4, so we can Jet Energy a Baneri, potentially. So the thing is, they can use Noctowl now, but they can't use it for any items. And if we have Iono in hand, because they don't know, then we can just get rid of whatever they put in hand if it's items. They could grab something like Dawn or Brock. Probably Dawn at this stage. I think Dawn is just a better card. Could be Hilda. But I've got to imagine it's maybe Stadium plus Supporter. Man, Sob not taking a knockout here is kind of annoying, actually. We do get 2 lots of, like, anti-item. Which is pretty good. Do love an anti-item. Ooh, mystery cards! That was Crispin and an energy. Well, Crispin and the Sparkling Crystal, I should say. So they're going to go for the Torrential Pump. But that does mean that putting up a Baneri was correct. Or second Baneri is correct. We're going to lose 2 cards here, which sucks. But it is what it is. We can definitely knock out the Ogerpon at least. They can't return knock out the Baneri. We can kind of cycle them around to take out Charizards, potentially. Interesting. I feel like just manually attaching to Charmander makes more sense, but we have to take out the Ogerpon because like we can't risk the risk them doing it twice. So the Baneri with the Binding Mochi, yeah, makes most sense. kind of don't want to move the Baneri into the active either. Like, we could have done with the Budu sticking around. We do need the... Yeah, we do need a Jet Energy for anything to happen this turn. We don't have Fez. We do have Latias. Maybe Latias is correct here. It gives us that free movement now. So we can attach here. We needed to see... we needed to see a Mega Baneri though. Or, sorry, a Mega Lot Bunny, or at least a way to get to it. Then we just whiffed. Okay, I think we just lose from here. We can't do anything. This sucks. Yeah, I don't like this deck. Although I said that about Toxbox, maybe it's just bad matchup, bad play, etc, etc. But like, it's only 5 cards, granted, but not seeing either an Ultra Ball or a Mega Bunny, Lot Bunny sucks. So if they got Crispin, they just win. It depends how many Crispins they run. I think Latias was the correct play there. We could have got Mew, but I don't think we get to a small enough hand for it to actually matter. They may just sob the Pecharunt. If they do, we can Jet Energy back up. But presumably this is going to be for a Crispin. If it is, that is game. Because they just knock out the Baneri plus the Pecharunt. And we don't have any attacker then. We can attack with the bear, but then we just get knocked out by a Charizard. So it's like, what? Ow, what's the point? Bit inside my mouth, by the way, which is that random ow. Dawn? Okay. So no Crispin. No Crispin. There is still hope. Not a lot of it, but there is hope. We're burning so much energy as well with like how we're doing this. I don't want to Carmine this energy. Because we need to be able to do the pivot stuff, and we're not going to have access to that if we keep getting rid of energies. There is potential for them only running 1 Crispin. And if that's the case, knocking out their Charmeleon wouldn't be the worst idea. But I think we have to go for the Ogerpon. I think we're already so far behind on prizes. It is sub, okay, so we are going to have to use Jet Energy. But the problem is we can't use Jet Energy. Unless we just have the Pokemon in hand, because... oh, this sucks. It has to be that turn it went up, otherwise it doesn't do 60 damage. So we need to see the other Jet Energy in this hand. And we don't. And we don't. It's too late. It's way too late. Yeah. We don't stand a chance here, unfortunately. And they get rid of a Noctowl, so they can nice stretcher for it in a minute. Reach center. There's nothing we can do. Like we're just stuck. The best we can hope for here is like Iono sticking, and then being able to like move around with the Megalop bunnies to take knockouts, because they've only got 1 Charizard down, or 1 Charmander, 1 Charmeleon. We'll get there in a minute. So they have bench locked themselves. So there is potential for us to like be able to knock out the Charizard and then any other threat before they do anything else. Presumably it's just a normal Charizard. It's not a Mega. Oh, they can also just like Infernal Rain onto the Ogerpon. Which again nets them 2 more prizes. Oh, this is grim. Yeah, we ain't winning. Trench pop up to the Megalop, bunny, and then the Charizard cleans up after. Yeah, yeah. We cannot win from here. Unless we hit a Dark Energy. Does that do enough? Didn't actually mean to retreat there, if I'm honest. God, there's just absolutely nothing for us. I don't think this helps, but like I'm gonna do it anyway. For shigs and gigs. God, this has just done nothing this entire time. We're on 240, yeah, so it's exact maths. Just take the knockout. Put the fries in the bag. If they don't just knock us out, then we just scoop. Just hit us with a darkness. Come on. You got game. 5, 4. Yep, okay, you get pissed about. You literally have game. Stop being an arse. I hate that people do that. It's like, just get on with it. Like, you know you have game, you're just being a dick. Literally nothing to nest ball for. Yeah, I do not rate that deck at all. I mean, we'll do a couple more games. We'll do a couple more games of it, but like, I don't think it's good. You can argue I didn't play it well. That's fine. But like, I played the cards that I was dealt. I just couldn't do anything. Come on, make me go first. Give me the Petron player. Why do they hate the Petron play so much? Oh, come on. I mean, at least we got Jet Energies, but Jesus. Yeah, man. Fucking Blood Moon Ursa Lunar Why not? Palafin! Oh my god. That's got so much health. That has a ridiculous amount of health. It does so much damage. Ah! Okay, we just need their deck not to work. This is just two, like, trash decks against each other now. Sure, awesome. Although we do have the potential to take them out in one go here. We need to see some cards, though. Carmine doesn't do it. There's so much energy in hand. Like, we need Squawkabilly first here. I think we just set up like it's a normal game. I think we'd just be sensible here. God. I think we need the Squawk too. I think we just need to maximize the amount of cards we're about to see. Oh, 2 Genji going is horrific. Oh, come on. Really? What are these hands, dude? Like, they're so trash. Oh, good God. Like, actual garbage. This deck is awful. How did it get a top 16 in the City League? Was it 16 players? We have no follow-up as well, which also doesn't help. Like, what do we do with this turn? There's nothing in this hand that gives you anything. God. Oh. 50 HP Finizen. Someone's brave. I suppose it's the Valiant Evolution, right? It probably doesn't stay 50 HP for very long. Wow. I love that their free retreat choice is more Pekko. That's certainly a choice. I haven't seen more Pekko in a while. I ran that more Pekko in Roaring Moon. It's good. Good card. I thought it was good anyway. Not many people would agree, but hey. I had a good I had a 4-3-1. No, 4-2-2? 4-2-2 result, so you know. No. 5-2-2? I can't remember now. Great, yep. They're just gonna have everything. This is so annoying. The fact we're gonna lose to this deck of all decks is criminal. Yep. What do you do? What do you do? Oh, man. Surely you just surf and beach into the Palafin, right? Banned on it? Oh, we got Kieran, okay. Didn't they get a tool a minute ago? Oh, they got rid of it, okay. No shame in losing to the BDIF. So true. So true. They can't attack again, which is nice, but they have surf and beach, so it's like... they're gonna be fine. Yep. Good. This deck is horrible. This deck is absolute trash. It just goes to show you can't just add the poison package and have a deck be good. It's just not how it works. Am I about to get surf and beached into a retreat into another attack? We're not getting bossed at least, but Jesus. Calm down. I think if we don't like top deck anything useful this turn, we just gotta concede. Like, there's no chance. There's absolutely zero chance. Ridiculous. Wow, Pheasant Skibbity! Please, sir, give me a good card. I said I could have Perilous Jungled a minute ago, but like... shut up. Sure, hit me with the INO. Hit them with the INO, more importantly. They just do not want to give me the combination of cards I need. Like, they actively refuse. It's so infuriating. Like, they could give me Megalop Bunny. They could give me an Ultra Ball. And they're just like, nah, we'll make him suffer. It's fine. God damn. Yeah, man, just give them, like, everything they need. Why not? Finally, an Ultra Ball. Holy. I'm getting hit. That's, like, kind of the most annoying part of this entire sequence. They hit me. Like, they've definitely got game next turn. Like, it's almost guaranteed. But boy howdy am I going to keep playing. Right, first of all, Ultra Ball away, this, and this. Grab Megalopony. We then retreats. We want to hit a boss here if we can. The game heard and delivered. And then we can Turo next turn. Okay, okay, we're onto something here. This isn't too bad. We can give him a 1-2 hit combo on the Palafin, but I think the Petron is probably the real danger. Hit him with a Gale Thrust. I I'd have preferred to have got down another Lot Bunny as well. Or another Baneri. I suppose we could have done that via Secret Box, but it is what it is. Well, it's that game. Of course they do. Oh, that was horrific. Well, I'll give this deck one more go, but... that felt awful. Right, let's quickly reply to these messages real quick. Murdo wants my address. Why does he want my address? Sister, if you're still in chat, message received. I will get you a photo of that in a minute. Take a photo later. And apparently Kaya said she does not want to drive home in this. I've got to check the rain real quick. 2 secs, chat. Rain check. I wouldn't say it was like awful, but it's not great. Yeah, so for those who don't know, we're in the Midlands, like literally across the middle of England. We've got like amber warnings for rain and yellow warnings for wind. So I've only been out on 1 dog walk today. I should have had 4. And one of the dogs will not walk in the rain for a start. The second one, he's a big ol'... not Malamute. Why am I blanking on the name? Akita. He's a big old Akita. So when his fur gets wet, it gets wet. And then finally we have another dog who I'm doing holiday walks for because their owners are away. But they're staying with their owners' mums. And they do not want wet dog in-house. So, yeah, 3 cancellations, which is annoying. But to be fair, I was happy to cancel them because of the weather. And it wasn't too bad, actually. Like, around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock today, the rain had stopped. But, like, now it's looking quite bad again. But I think it's worse where Kaya is, because it's, like, it's just rain. She says, it's dead windy and chucking it down. Are you on Mars? Weird. So I was replying to Murdo on this. Hopefully no one can see my address in my, my glasses. He said robbery, then I gave him my address. Just normal behavior. Right, we'll do one more with Megalot Bunny. And then we will do 3 with Festival Lead. And if there's no chat challenges wanted, I will take a bit of a break. Let's see how this goes. Probably we'll check in on Alexa as well. Alexa, how long on timer? 29 minutes. Okay, chat. Let's get this done. But yeah, I think, based on that message, Kaya might be... Maybe she's not on the way home. What am I playing? Let's... Yeah, we want to go first. We're going to get a win with a donk, I can guarantee it. That's how we're going to win. We're going to get the donk. Okay, Buddy Start does lend itself to that possibility. Come on, be stupid. 170 HP Pokemon in the active. That's all we need. Just 1 in the active. Give it to me. Delicious ice cream. And it's a bit itchy. Yes! Okay. It's on, baby. It's on. So, Perilous. Get rid of... Oh, we have to get rid of so many cards we don't want to get rid of. Okay, so we definitely want Lisquawk. I think we have to... I don't want to draw the boss again, so I actually don't mind getting rid of the boss's orders here. Brute Bonnet. We need to get into a Carmine. We need 2 more cards, basically. 3 more cards, maybe? Have we got it? Yes, we have it. So we need Carmine. Actually, we don't even need Carmine, thinking about it. We'll grab another nest ball, why not? Petrunt. Jungles in. 2, 5. Yep, that's enough for knockout. Toxic powder. And we end turn. Gaming. This is how we do it. It's just that easy. Any deck can just put that in and win. I playtested all night, guys. I can't believe that's how we got the win. God damn it. People are going to be so annoyed when I put that video out as well, because it's just like,
Why did you put this up? It was just an easy knockout.
and I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, but it is what it is. Welcome to Poker League, by the way. Welcome to the big boys. Cool. Let's get the music continuing. What do I have 5 notifications again? I don't. It just tells me it does. Okay. It's replying to messages in between games, by the way. What time are you home? Food is cooking, but doesn't take as long as expected. The meadow says, no, I just looked at different routes. I'm flying back from yours. Off my house? We'll check how far you are from. Okay. Far as all. Cool. Righty-tighty. So we will have the timer go off at some point. That will probably end the stream for us. But for now, let's see how we get on with Festival Lead for a couple of games. I've not played Festival Lead in a long time, and apparently it has got a bit better with like newer cards. So we'll see how it goes. I'm excited to find out. It's exciting. I think this is a go first deck. Although we'll have that decision made for us. I can smell food. I can smell food. Cool. So it's looking like about 5 o'clock, so that's fine. I mean, food can sit in the slow cooker. That's not really a problem. Is the Grookey open good? Probably not, right? We should definitely bench 2 Grookies as well, just in case we get donked. I would consider that quite rude. Oh, it's Mega Venusaur! No! Not the Mega Venusaur. Okay, they're going first. I'm gonna hit them with a Smash Kirk. They ain't gonna know what's happening. Okay, so we shouldn't need to worry about bench damage. So I'm glad we didn't put down the Shaman. Definitely want to get Applin involved. You've been jungle dumped! Na 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 jungle dumped! Yeah, yeah, yeah! I can't hit that pitch. Oh, that's the right song for Jungle Dump, right? So every time a new card comes out, I don't on purpose come up with a new song, but like my brain always tries to think of a way to make a song happen. I've thought about this a million times. Jungle Dump to the tune of Thunderstruck is pretty good. That's pretty good. I kind of want to put Festival Grounds into play, but I feel like that's quite risky. Because I know they run Forest of Giant Plants, which is not called that. But I do want to Iono. But also, their hand looks like it's trash. They're probably saying thank you for the Iono. Because they definitely didn't have a good hand. The Hilda's pretty big here. Okay, 2 seconds. A cat has jumped on a computer and he shouldn't be on there. Get it off! You've turned the computer on, you idiots! Oh my god! Your mom's gonna be very annoyed at you. Oh crap, I'm in the middle of a game! Oh, why are cats like this? Double Applin, double the fun. End turn. He just wants to play 2. He does, but like he's not allowed to. I don't know how to turn this computer off. There we go. It's the fact that he always jumps on it knowing full well he's not allowed. There's no room on here. He just knocks down a load of plushies. Beans does it on the fireplace as well, which is really annoying. Like, there's cards up on there. It just knocks them down. Yay, yay, Uncle Dirt! So I think we will have to go in with our first attack being Seeking. Seeking Destroy, right? Not the plushies, the plushies. They sit on my computer, they sit on Kaya's computer. That arsehole thinks it's okay to jump on them. I actually don't hate Iono here. We didn't have a bad hand, but I don't know, it's fine. Oh, wow! Okay. Yeah. I think we do have to give us Seeking for an attack. That does give us more draw, which is kind of crazy. I wonder if they have enough grass energy to take a knockout this turn. We do need Festival Lead in play, actually. We don't have that. So maybe I should have put that down last turn. Who would I like to attack with, most likely? Probably the Goldeen. I thought we had an amazing turn, and we kind of still do. Like, this isn't bad. Oh, okay, it is literally... Okay, that's cool. Okay, so if we don't hit what we need, we can just go find it. There's Festival Grounds. We'll go with the Seeking. It's a bit of an awkward way to do this, but it's fine. If we'd have hit Max Belt, now would be the time to use it for sure. I think we grab another Grook as well, another Goldeen. We are going to 2-hit into this, and that's fine. The draw? The draw? Okay. Not hating that. If they're smart, they might retreat, but we do have boss's orders available. Black Belt, being able to use Black Belt last turn would have been good as well. Doesn't quite get us there on knockout, but there's Forest. We knew that was coming. It would actually help us if we ran Rillaboom. I think because we're single prizing, we're not in a bad position here at all. We probably do go 2-1-3 or 2-3-1 on prizes here. They probably get rid of the Ogerpon. They probably move this. But we'll see. Ooh, Mystery Card. So that's Toad Scroll, which will be a pain. To be honest, I might target down Toad Scroll. In fact, knocking that out would not be a bad idea. I like their Bidoof card slaves. Me too. What does Bug's Cannon do? 20 to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each grass energy attached to this. Oh. Shaman might have been handy, actually. So they can take out the Applin? Okay. We do knock out the Genesect. So maybe that's the way we go. We probably want Night Stretcher because we could do with bringing back another Deplin. I think this game does rely on us running Deplin twice. It's too early to use Sacred Ash. I actually do think we take out Toad School. I think it might be important. So we'll keep Seeking in the active. We'll attach a Grass Energy to Diplin. Night Stretcher and grab back Applin. How long has the stream been going? Since 1 o'clock UK, I think. Second Boom Boom Groove. Grab another Festival Grounds. We do have it. Panicking for a second. Get rid of the Forest of Vitality, then boss up the Toadstool. I'm actually more afraid of it than I probably should be, but... And then more rapid draw. We get to hit twice as well, so depending on what they put in the active, we do get to do a bit more chip damage. The Sacred Ash is absolutely what I was looking to protect, though. We are going to hit into it again. There's a max belt. Cool. I don't think Do the Wave does enough damage, right? 20 for each bench Pokemon, so that's 100, 150, 300. Yeah. It's not enough. So we definitely take down the Genesect this turn. The Fez is fighting weak, isn't it? It's annoying. Isn't the fucky deck been out of rotation? No, it's Reg H. Only came out last year. The Bug Cannon doing like 440 though is kind of annoying. I don't we couldn't have gone after the Meganium though. At least I don't think so. I know he is pretty annoying. We have so many options right now. I suppose we couldn't have bossed and black belted, so that doesn't really work. I imagine they're going after the Diplin. Have they got Venusaur? We kind of need the black belt and the max belt for Venusaur. Just heard a loud crash, hissing, and scampering paws from the other room. Oh joy. My room or yours? Because I think we may have had the same issue. It's so long since I last played, I forgot what format we're at. We are currently, what? The one before this one? So GHI? There's the Venusaur. Honestly, if they go after a Thwacky rather than anything else, I don't mind. Certainly spreading the energy. They're most likely going after the Diplin. Which is like, whatever. We still have both Thwackies available. So we can knock out this Genesect. Maybe put chip damage into Genesect. We don't want to use Sacred Ash just yet, but I think we might have to just in case they threaten the Toadstool. So we'll grab Sacred Ash. The thing is, if we can just hold off until they bring up the Mega Venusaur, we can knock it out, like, convincingly, actually. So is Chorus's Tenacity the right play now? I think it is. Buddy Buddy Poffin. Shine Bright like a Grookey. We could get a Jet Energy and evolve up, but I don't think there's much point. I think we just stick with the Seeking we have. Stick with the Seeking that we know. We've only got one Festival Grounds left, so maybe we don't waste that now. Maybe we just hold off. That's probably the correct play. Can evolve up. Oh, we can evolve up because of Forest of Vitality, actually. That's interesting. So we can kind of protect both of these Pokemon, right? Don't think we're going to use Research now. Thank you, Forest of Vitality. Doing my work. We only need 6 not aside, so yeah, that's fine. We still need to find one more prize card after this. Mine, Lamau. Mine? I imagine the Venusaur comes up. So oh my god, we need so much if the Venusaur comes up though. We need Black Belt, Max Belt, Festival Lead, Festival Grounds. We're not getting all of that unless we draw one of them. We need the energy too. Yeah, there's no way we actually draw everything. We can at least do a bit of damage. How many Forest of Vitality does the deck usually run? If it is 4, then we're screwed, potentially. If it's only 2, then we're okay. They might go with the bind down strat, which would be annoying. We do have a weakened Ogerpon to bear in mind. Okay, so we're not worrying about bind down, but are they going all the way up straight away? Oh, what are you doing? Are they... Yeah, I guess they go for the cruel arrow, okay. If we lose both Diplins, I think we just lose the game. 60... Okay. I mean, a Thwacky going is not good, but... We still have Diplin. The problem is it's having to use Thwacky at this stage. Still have one of those, that's fine. So we can get the energy, get the stadium. I think. We just need Festival Grounds to stick. As long as it does, we're okay.
Do the wave.
I think we just need Brave Bangle here. Yeah. And then it's, can we find another knockout? Yes, but it's not easy. Random question, how well do your cats get along with each other? Neo and Morty get on okay. Morty and Beans get on okay. Beans and Neo do not get on. We still have a win con, even if they bump Festival Grounds here. But they all do sleep on the bed together, so it's a bit weird. We have weird cats. So our win con is the Ogerpon on the bench. We need to boss it up and knock it out with a Do the Wave with a Brave Bangle or a Max Belt. It is doable. Less hate, more tolerated, pretty much, yeah. But they're not Ionoing us, so as long as Thwacky survives, we win. I think. No, that's not necessarily true. We need the we need to find the card. If we can get a second Thwacky, we're good. I think. Do we have one more Grass Energy available? Ooh, that's a great question. That is a great question. Do we need a Grass Energy or a way to get a Grass Energy? We don't have it. We're missing the card. Wait, no, we still do it with the Sea King. I think we still do it with the Sea King, right? 110? Yeah, that's enough. So we need energy. We need the Max Belt. And then just boss's orders. I don't understand how we figured. I don't know how I did that. He is gaming! And that's why chip damage is always important, chat. Just because you don't take a knockout doesn't mean you shouldn't do damage. Whew, man. That was tough. That was tough. You know what? I'll record that for training log. I'm not ignoring you, by the way, Clem. I'm just quickly doing this. It's not Rillaboom, it's Thwacky. And that was Mega Venusaur. I always want to put Ogerpon, but realistically it's Meganium. Perfect. My cats get along fine mostly, but they're pretty territorial, so they get into spats. I never had multiple cats at once before these two, so I was curious. Yeah, so in our space, you can't see all of it, but that's usually Beans' chair. He does get quite offended if I've got stuff on like I do at the moment, like a bag and the box of cards there. But usually that's his chair. But sometimes Morty will take it and it annoys him. But because Beans thinks Morty is his baby, he won't fight him. Same with food, same with everything. So he'll just settle on top of there. At the moment, Neo is on Kaya's chair, which he sits on quite a lot. That's a territory thing. Because if Kaya tries to sit... If it was me, he tried to sit down, he'd jump off. But if it's Kaya, he'll low-key attack. Not really, but like it's a warding paw. So I usually have to like hoist him off. Morty just sits wherever. My lap is like rotated on quite often. So like if one cat's on there and jumps off, it usually gets replaced with another pretty quick. The moment Beans is sat in the middle of the sofa on Kaya's side, then quite often he'll be on top of there as well. And then we did have a weird situation where one of the beds, the cat beds that we have, is like an igloo. Beans was sleeping on top of it for some reason. But then, sorry cats, but then Morty started doing it, so Beans has stopped doing it. Again. They all have their own areas. It's very weird. I can quickly show you guys all the cats because they're all here. I apologize for the mess of the room. So there's Neo on Kaya's chair. Morty on the... I need like a zoom thing. Morty's on... Neo! Morty's being showcased. Move your ass. Morty's there looking very wide-eyed. And there's Beans on the sofa. And it's quite funny because, like, at nighttime, they'll get really shitty if we don't put dry food down at, like, bang on, like, well, 8 o'clock at this stage. But, like, as soon as we put the food down, they go up. And if I'm still downstairs doing whatever, they come down and hang out, even though, like, it's not the warmest room in the house. Oh, they're such weird animals. I love them, though. Wouldn't have them any other way. Well, maybe better behaved, I guess. Right, 2 secs. Alexa, how long on timer? Alexa, how long on timer? I have 4 minutes left on the timer. Alright guys, I've been streaming for 3 hours now, so I am going to jump off. I don't know if I'll be back on this evening, but I hope to be on tomorrow at some point. I don't think anything's going on tomorrow. No. God, we haven't got anything scheduled for tomorrow, actually, so that's interesting. Alright, guys, thank you for watching, as always. Hope you enjoyed these quick games today. It's been pretty fun. Like I said, might be back this evening, but I'm not going to guarantee anything. If Kaya's not feeling great, then I'll be looking after her, because I've had an easy day, she has not. So, thanks for watching, as always. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed today's stream, all the links are in the description below if you're on YouTube. They're on the screen if you're on Twitch, and they're in chat also if you're on Twitch. Thanks for watching, as always, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!